Hello everybody, welcome back to the Quasiguru Twitch channel. We're definitely excited to have everybody here today. We're going to be doing a fly-along today, a run what you brung as we like to call it, over here in Aspen, Colorado. So come on over to KASE, that's Kilo Alpha Sierra Echo, and join USA East. We'll go ahead and do a fly-along around beautiful Colorado here. This airport is one of the most difficult airports to make an approach to in the United States. Probably the most dangerous in the United States. But folks, I want you to come along and join me. Let's go ahead and have a good flight. Let's have some fun here. Go with that Canesto. I like that hype airplane. Let's keep up the hype here. All right, folks, let's go ahead and get started here today, okay? So we are in beautiful, sunny Colorado, and as we can see right now, mountains are covered with snow. We've currently got Flight Sim set up with live weather. It looks absolutely gorgeous outside. I do apologize, folks. I'm hoping I've got the energy levels today. I haven't been feeling the best, but here I am. I told you I'd make it to the stream, and I am not going to fall out yet. So welcome everybody to the stream. I see we have a total of 2 viewers. Welcome Canesto. Welcome whoever else is in here with us. Folks, we're glad to have you with us. Let's go ahead and get this flight. Go ahead and get looking around Colorado here, right? Let's have some fun. All right, today, folks, we are in my favorite aircraft, as Slayer T likes to call it, the Nimble Fella. Welcome back, Zelda Lover. How are you doing today? Glad to see you here. But today we're in the Nimble Feller. Oh, Deer Slayer XIV, welcome back. I'm glad to see you here as well. I'm not doing too bad now. It's been a heck of a day. I think I worked myself to death this morning, and I got up a little bit too early. I think I just needed some sleep, but here I am. I'm functioning now, so Mira, please. Yeah, I really need some photos of my own animal even. Ooh, spicy pistachios from Canesto. Wonderful, wonderful. That actually sounds really good. I really like spicy food. I'm big on that. I know a lot of people are, but like I'm huge on spicy food. So, but yeah, Zelda Lover, welcome Canesto, welcome Deer Slayer. I hope you come and join us. Currently, we're over at Aspen, Colorado, at Case, which is probably one of the most difficult airports in the United States to go ahead and flying approach into. But let's make a day of it. Let's have some fun. We're doing a Run What You Brung event, so fly whatever you would like to fly. Today I'm in my favorite aircraft, the Cessna Citation CJ4. So not just your normal Cessna, but a private jet, folks. So I'm in this airplane today. I'm definitely wanting to have some fun. I'm wanting to see some scenery. So let's go ahead and start this thing up here. We just flip battery mastered on, and we'll go ahead and flip the avionics switch to dispatch mode. We'll go ahead and acknowledge that master caution reset. Let's go down here. Let's do a position INET. So you click the button next to position INET, and we're going to select FMS position and set the position in the McDo. Once that's done, I'm going to go over to IDX here, and we'll go to next. Go to mod set, and we're going to go ahead and enable ground power. Now, folks, this is not available in any other aircraft as far as the CJ4 goes. The standard version from Asobo isn't all that great, so you need to make sure you go ahead and get working Title Mod installed. If you have working Title Mod 10.2, great. Good, folks, get it. You're going to love it. It's absolutely wonderful. If you're wondering about my SimBrief ID, I guess it's right there for everybody to see, even though it's supposed to be private. But, you know, who cares, right? So let's have a good time here. Oh, Miss Mara Plays, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you here. I did read from your Discord earlier today that you're planning on doing some more flight sim streaming on Mondays. So glad to hear that. Glad to see that you're going to be doing that. You don't see anything, Miss Mara Plays? At all? Huh. Let's see here really quick. Let me change scenes really quick. How about now? Do you see that? No, I'm not an audio only. I don't know what's going on. Let me see here really quick. Vanessa, do you see anything? You see it just fine? Guys, how about you try refreshing really quick? Maybe there's something going on with Twitch. Okay, sounds good. Let me know what's going on, okay? But yeah, folks, we're gonna go ahead and try to get started here. Yeah, I'm definitely not an audio. You can see everything? Oh, okay, gotcha. So, Miss Mara Plays is just having the issue. Okay, I just want to make sure before we get going too far so we can actually enjoy some of the scenery here in Aspen, Colorado. Excellent, Miss Mara Plays. I'm glad to see that you've got your app working again and that you're able to see the stream. If you'd like to, Miss Mara Plays, feel free to come join us. We're currently on the USA East server, and we're over at CASE. That's Kilo Alpha Sierra Echo. One of the most difficult airports in the United States to go ahead and make an approach into. Not very easy. I do know that in the flight sim, there is an option to do a landing challenge here at Aspen, and I know Canesto wanted to wipe in my face several weeks back that he went ahead and beat my landing challenge score at Aspen, and needless to say, folks, I don't know if you know or not, but Canesto is one of those people that uses a mouse and a keyboard. He uses a mouse yoke, folks, to fly and land, so I was really impressed with the fact that he landed that plane so well. But folks, we're going to go and get started here. We got battery mastered on. We got avionics set to dispatch mode. I turned on the ground power unit, so we don't need to worry about how much power we're drawing off of the battery. But yeah, folks, make sure you're paying attention to Quasiguru bot there too. If you're enjoying the flight, consider clicking that follow button so you get notified before we depart. We'll go ahead and go to avionics on. And let's go ahead and just do some basic configuration things here for the aircraft. Make sure everything's all copacetic, all looking good here. We're going to go ahead and get the engine started up. All right, now what we're looking for in the Cessna Citation is we're looking for N1 to rotate before 20% on N2. We already had rotation at 2 to 3%, so we're going to go ahead and click the run button on the right engine. And now we're going to wait for the ITT to temp out. Alright, looks like ITT's starting to temp out. We're just waiting for the engine to go to a full run state. And we got temperature coming back up. Miss Mara Play is going to be trucking in less than an hour, so not really enough time to join, but thanks, I will join someday. I love fly-alongs. Wonderful, Miss Mara Plays. I know I was enjoying your stream a lot last week, and I'm grateful that you're here to at least join us for a little bit. And hopefully I'll be able to join you before you're done trucking tonight. So I'll tell you what, guys. Oh, so 14AD, he's going to be a little bit delayed. He'll be here in about probably about another hour and 15 minutes. But we're going to go ahead and get started, and he'll join us here in a little bit. Thank you so much, Miss Mara Plays, for the bits. I appreciate it. I'm so grateful to get those today. Definitely not always expecting those, but it's always wonderful to see people supporting the channel. Thank you, Canesto, for the Sim Caesar hype and throwing down the Quasiguru Interceptor emote. That's something that just got approved at the end of last week. I'm grateful to see that that's finally been approved, and we're going to be probably getting another one worked on here by someone that's very special to Twitch here soon. But once we get the new one created, we'll go ahead and get that done as well. So you got the Quasiguru Interceptor with better resolution. It actually shows the aircraft's registration, November 73 Hotel Papa. Very thankful for the person that created that. That person's Twitch ID is Technical Domain, and he actually does a lot of space sim flying. So it's kind of a lot of fun. We're having a good time here, folks. I don't know if you heard or not, but yesterday there was that event with that United Airlines flight, a Boeing 777, where an engine cowling blew apart. And if you haven't yet, go take a look on the news. You're gonna find it. Nobody was hurt, which is wonderful. Nobody was hurt. However, with that being said, because nobody was hurt, you'll definitely want to see the video, because it looks like a passenger took a video of that engine cowling being off and the engine still running, folks, because the pilots hadn't shut it down yet. So if you look over at that, you'll actually see the inners of a turbine engine running, basically like it's a cutout. You know, Miss Marplace, I totally get it, and I understand that. There's definitely fear in flying, but the one thing to remember is, I believe it's only a 1 in 11 million chance. From statistics that I looked at earlier, only a 1 in 11 million chance that you could actually die on an aircraft. So it's very, very rare. I know for a fact, had I been up there, the initial explosion would have probably thrown me off and shocked me, maybe scared me a little bit, but at the same time, though, Cyclone62, welcome here. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. I saw that you did follow about 3 days ago, so I'm glad to have you here. Welcome. Yeah, you know, Cyclone62 was definitely a scary situation. However, you know, luckily, you know, no one was hurt. No one on the ground was hurt. No one on the aircraft was hurt. There was a little bit of property damage from the falling from the falling items off the airplane from the sky. However, nobody was hurt. Everyone was fine. So I mean, you know, I think the one benefit we can see here is the inner workings of how a turbine engine actually works. Exactly, and that's something you got to keep in mind too, folks. That the flight crews do their own job on their own, and it's always good to be focused and ready for something to potentially happen, because things do happen out there, right? So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get the left engine started too, so I don't have too much fuel burn happening on just one engine, but we'll go ahead and hit the left engine starter. And we have N1 rotation before 20%. We're going to go and click run. And we're waiting for that engine to come up. So once that's done, we'll be all good to go here to at least start the roll. But folks, if you want to, feel free to jump in here with me today. We're on the USAE server. We're at Case, which is Kilo Alpha Sierra Echo. That's going to be Aspen, Colorado. And right now, folks, this is, we are currently actually in live weather here in FS 2020. It looks absolutely beautiful outside. The mountains are covered with snow. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is just kind of what you want to see, especially when you jump in Flight Sim 2020. So here we are. Let's have some fun today. Let's get up in the sky, folks. Come and join along for a flight. And we're taking suggestions for where to fly next. So if you want to make a destination out of this, or you want to make several stops out of this, let's go ahead and do it. Gotta add no fly zone to the checklist of my future dream castle on a private island because falling debris. Yeah, I totally hear you, Miss Mara Place. Yeah, Cyclone 62. I did hear it was the induction fan shed a blade and it was badly out of balance. But you know, we did at least see it running still in the air, you know, before the pilots had a chance to shut it down. So that tells you something. I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, we don't want to have an uncontained engine failure that happened to that Boeing 77. Boeing actually made a statement for all aircraft that had that same engine on the 777 to be grounded until there is a resolution made. And I think right now this also takes a little bit of focus off of the Boeing 737 MAX. as many issues as that aircraft had in the last few years on release, and then them finally getting it fixed, now we're focused on the 777 again. You know, folks, the fact of the matter is, flying in an aircraft is one of the safest things you can do, right? Accidents still do happen, as anything is prone to happen, right? But you have to keep in mind that, the risk of dying in an aircraft are significantly less than dying in that of a car crash. So, folks, let's just let's focus on the positive. Let's have a good rest of the day. Let's go ahead and maybe do some flights here around Aspen, Colorado. I hope some of you come to join me. Looks like we got Deerslayer XIV over here as well. So, Deerslayer, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I know you're already in here. I know you said hi earlier, but welcome to Aspen, Colorado. Let's have a good time out here, folks. Let's have a good flight, all right? So, we are currently fully started up. Both engines are up and running. Our fuel's slightly out of balance by only about 7 pounds of one wing, so I think we're safe to fly. Looks like we're all good. Who needs a flight pan, folks, when we're just going to go out there and just have a good time? We're going to do a little bit of takeoff configuration here. We're going to set flap 15. And we're just going to look around here and just try to enjoy some of the sights here while we're in Aspen, Colorado. We're going to go ahead and do a request for pushback. Now, something I've always found kind of comical is, I don't use pushback helper. And I think part of it is, guys, is that I don't use it because I don't really fly very many airlines. Gee, nice for you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Get in there, as Mr. Pilot would say. Definitely happy to have you here today. Come on in and join us on USA East at Kilo Alpha Sierra Echo. We're currently in Aspen, Colorado. We're going to have a good flight here today. We're just going to fly around, enjoy some of the scenery that FS 2020 is here to offer. But folks, the reason why I don't have pushback helper, I don't do very many airline flights. I generally stick to flying with the CJ4. And Shift P tends to work most of the time in the simulator for pushback, even though you don't get directional. And don't get me wrong, that's not to say that I actually like Flight Sim 2020's pushback, because it takes forever to get directional control. They should put you on a direct channel with the pushback person, not, with the ATC at the airport to get it done. But folks, I will eventually, Kinesto and Mr. Pilot helping, I will eventually become a bus pilot. I've been working on it lately, and I've been learning the plane a little bit more, and I know how to do a cold and dark, and I know how to do all that stuff. I know how to land the plane. I just want to learn more about the functions of the computer before I start flying an Airbus, because as everybody knows, Airbuses are all about you programming the computer to tell the airplane what to do instead of actually flying it like a Boeing. Okay, maybe that wasn't a great joke because of the 777 issue, but either way though, that is part of that is part of the simulator, and there's a whole bunch of add-ons and stuff that you can get for the simulator, and I've got all the working title mods. I think they're all wonderful. So I got the G1000, the G3000, the G3X, and also working title mod for the CJ4 10.2. But yeah, folks, let's go ahead and let's get out there today. Let's get in there. Let's have a good flight. Let's have some fun. Looks like I forgot to do a little bit of stuff here. I'm going to come down here. We're going to go ahead and turn on engine anti-ice, pitot static heat, and wing engine anti-ice, so we have a good configuration before takeoff here. And folks, don't forget, Quasiguru Bot's making the announcement here, but if you'd like to donate so Quasiguru can improve our stream, you can do so here. Head on over there if you'd like to donate. Of course, donations are not necessary. However, they are definitely appreciated so that we can improve the content here on the stream. Currently, though, I am still, and I know I brought it up, I said I'd probably have it last Friday. I just haven't had a chance to mount it yet. But I do have a makeshift webcam for the stream. Going to be using my cell phone, and I did find out it does work pretty well, but it's just mounting it. I have an idea to mount it to my third monitor, my television, so that we can have my face on the stream as well, and so everyone can see what Quasiguru finally looks like, right? Although, at the same time, though, I will say this, I don't know if, what someone looks like is as important as the content. But folks, I'm grateful to have you all here today. I'm grateful that you've decided to join me. I know there's a bunch of other things you could be doing with your time, and here you are. You're with Quasiguru on the Quasiguru Twitch channel. All right, let's go ahead and take a look around here, folks. Now, I'm trying to remember here, Canesto, when you make the approach at this airport, which side of the runway do you land on? Do you land on 3-3? Not 100% sure here. Yeah, you know, G-Nice for you, I agree with that. You know, definitely Team Boeing. Always been Team Boeing, especially since I was a kid. My dreams when I was a kid was to fly a 747-400. So, you know, at the time, that was the biggest, baddest 747 out there. You know, now we got the 747-8, which will also be the new Air Force One when it finally gets done being built. So, you know, of course, that plane's been needing an overhaul for a while, but 747 will be getting, well, Air Force One will eventually become the 747-8 as well. So, Canesto, are you saying, like, flying a 777 would be the most realistic dream for you, or are you saying flying it in the simulator, or maybe a little bit of both? Folks, and I want to throw this out here really quick. Canesto, he is an excellent aviator on FS 2020. I'm going to go throw this out here too really quick. We have a great list of streamers that we like to call the crew. We all stream flights in the hope of laughs, fun, and knowledge. Please check out and support Complete Freedom. He is a real-world student pilot on his way to achieve his private pilot license. We got Mr. Pilot 222. He's a professional Airbus simmer. We got Slayer T, professional CJ4 simmer, as well as Airbus simmer now, so he's moving up in the world. And we've got 14AD. He's a new VAT sim user. Who's always learning as he flies, and a comedian himself. We got myself, and we got Canesto. Make sure to drop that link in there in the chat for Canesto. Gotta go take a look at him. Guys, he is running a laptop with an impressive keyboard and mouse setup, so take a look at Canesto. Has an excellent channel. He knows how to butter land with the mouse yoke, you know, better than anyone else that I know. So I'm grateful to have each and every one of you in here today. Let's have some fun. Let's see some scenery in FS 2020. No, Canesto's not bad. Don't listen to that Canesto. That's the bad Canesto, folks. That's not the Canesto that wants to tell you about how well Canesto actually does. No, I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going, just like I'm about to keep going with this takeoff roll. Folks, let's get ready here, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get off of the threshold here. We're going to go ahead and line up on the runway, and we are going to go ahead and get ourselves ready for takeoff. We're going to hit that toga button here in a second, folks. I have a surprise for you. Do you guys want to see what the toga button is? Do you want to see what the toga... I think you guys want to see what the toga button is. Hold on a minute. Let's go ahead and we're going to engage toga. All right, toga's enabled. We got the flight director showing that we need to go about 10 degrees, and we're going to go ahead and hit the actual toga button. There we go. We got toga. We've got power. Our engines are stabilized. Here we go. We are on the takeoff roll, folks. Let's get this thing up in the air, and let's see how fast we can get this thing climbing today. All right, we got rotation speed and rotate. Here we go, folks. Here we go. We're coming up. We're coming up. Positive rate, gear up. And here we go, folks. We're climbing here out into Aspen. Welcome to the Quasiguru Twitch channel. Welcome to Aspen, Colorado. And we're going to go ahead and get some speed under this bird. We're going to get this thing moving here so we can get the flaps up. I'll tell you what, it is not wanting to punch out today, folks. Normally this aircraft is a very fast climber. It's not very timid at all, but I'll tell you, being in these higher elevations, you can definitely tell there's a performance difference as to how your aircraft is going to fly. So always keep that in mind, you know, in the simulator, you know, when you are flying, you know, things are very realistic. And one of the biggest realistic things is how the aircraft handles when you're in thinner air at higher altitudes, right? So, you know, when you're flying, you know, make sure that you pay attention to your higher air, your lower air density. Make sure that you're able to, you know, climb out when you need to. That's also the reason why airports like Aspen, airports like Jackson Hole, have special departure procedures. Folks, I would be looking at those departure procedures right now if it wasn't for the fact that I'm just trying to enjoy the scenery and have a good flight. So, but we're going to ignore those departure procedures, even though right now I'm probably getting a terrain alert from below because of how close we are. But let's go ahead and let's kill that toga really quick. Toga's off. All right, we're going to go ahead and just keep on climbing up here. Let's take a look at our surroundings. Excellent. You're testing the 727 now. Wonderful. I have not seen the 727 yet. I don't know if that one is a purchased one or if that was freeware. Do let me know. Drop that link into the chat so everyone else can see it. We want to make sure that, you know, everyone has access to other things. You got Deerslayer down here. He's in a Cessna 172, so, you know, very similar to my Cessna, you know, just for the fact that he's only got a single prop on there. I've got, you know, 2 really fast fans, right? So, oh, you imported it. What'd you import it from? FS 2020? Well, FSX. Why am I saying 2020? Folks, we are on FS 2020, so just keep in mind, you know, we are on FS 2020. We're not on FSX. I don't even own a copy of FSX if you want the truth. All right, we got Deerslayer down here. Got Steeron 32, which I think he was already in the simulator himself. Or I might need to slow this thing down a little bit. I'm forgetting how fast I'm flying here. This very well could end up becoming a nightmare really fast. Well, you know, I'm glad it's not just me that doesn't have a copy of FSX as well. But yeah, folks, thank you so much. Miss Mara Plays earlier cheered 100 bits. Go check her out on Twitch, folks. Canesto, do me a favor, drop her link there in the chat. She does a lot of FS 2020 streaming. She also does American Truck Simulator as well, something she enjoys a lot. Now, folks, I will say this. I used to drive a semi-truck here in the United States myself. It might be a while before you ever see me stream American Truck Simulator, because to be honest with you, if you see me stream American Truck Simulator, it will go straight to a channel that requires you to click to say that, you know, you're acknowledging that this is an adult playlist, because there will be so much cursing and screaming involved. You have no idea. Folks, there's a reason why they say, you know, a lot of times truckers have potty mouths. I'm the reason for that, okay? I'm definitely the reason for that. I don't do the same thing when I'm flying on FS 2020 because things don't frustrate me that much. But when you start to get other 4-wheelers and 18-wheelers on the road that just don't seem to know what they're doing, you know, at some point, I can't handle it anymore, to be honest. Alright, folks, this is not the normal approach here in Aspen. Actually, the normal approach comes from the other side, so let's go and fly that really quick. Let's see what that approach looks like. And let's see how Canesto was able to beat me flying with a Logitech 3D Extreme Pro with his gaming mouse. You know, folks, he says it's a gaming mouse, but I'm not 100% sure. It very well could be, you know, an old trackball or something, and he's just not wanting to tell anybody, and maybe that's why he's so good at it. But regardless, though, of whatever he's using to land his airplane, he's doing a fantastic job, and I do want to thank him for also being a mod in this stream as well. You know, mods go a long way. They do a lot of things for people, and, you know, I think a lot of times they're underappreciated. I think Canesto is probably the best mod on Twitch, as well as the best person to utilize a mouse yoke in FS 2020. If you don't believe me, go check him out. Go take a look at twitch.tv/Canesto. We're definitely going to, you know, keep talking him up. We're going to hype up everybody today, because that's the whole purpose. Let's have fun. Let's have a good flight. Deerslayer, I hope you're still in here on the stream. I know that you're flying around here in Aspen. Just enjoying the scenery right now myself. Trying to fly this aircraft slow, like Canesto flies the Airbus slow, but I don't think this aircraft likes to fly that slow. Yeah, maybe on approach, you can get this thing, you know, pretty leveled out at, you know, 110, 115 knots. But, you know, anything slower than that, this thing just wants to stall and dive. So, Excellent. Got Deer Slayer dropping in some Complete Freedom wings. Folks, if you haven't yet or not, make sure you go also take a look at Complete Freedom, twitch.tv Complete Freedom. He's a student pilot in real life. He's currently working on getting his PPL, and I know he told me the other day, I believe, that, you know, it will be pretty soon here when he'll probably end up having a solo flight. Folks, go take a look at him. He also has a YouTube channel, so go take a look at Complete Freedom on YouTube, and he actually shares his in real life flying there on YouTube. I think he's going to be the next big Citation Max on YouTube. You know, folks, I do have a YouTube as well. You can go and look me up at Quasiguru on YouTube. We need about, I think, 1,000 subscribers before we'll actually be able to customize that link. But if you take a look for me, you'll see all of my VODs listed as well. It looks like we also have Canesto. He joined in here into the simulator, and he's probably going to go ahead and hop in the CJ4 and show us all up on how to land a CJ4 with a mouse choke, very, very smooth and softly. That, or he got into the A320, and we're just not sure yet. Gotcha, okay. So he was trying to this past Saturday, but unsure if weather allowed him to or not. Yeah, you know, I knew that. I've been kind of busy working. Okay, yeah, so this right here, guys, is actually the actual approach in to Aspen, Colorado. So very low mountains. Not very much room to deal with here. Folks, you can ignore Quasiguru bot right now. She's spouting off some crap. She's saying Serial Cockpit applies below 10,000 feet. Folks, we're not on that sim right now. Okay? We're not on that sim. We're just flying this thing, and we're going to put this thing down as smoothly as we can. We got flaps extended to 35 already. I did that a little bit early, but I'm trying to get this thing slowed down for the approach here to Aspen. And let's see if we can try to butter that landing really quick. Folks, if you want to, make sure you drop in that prediction for the landing rate, !predict, and put in my landing rate here for Aspen. I don't think this one's going to be very smooth. I'm not slow enough yet, but I'm going to try to get it slowed down just enough to make this landing here in Aspen and see if I can make it as smooth as possible for everybody. If you haven't yet, you know, make sure that you ask the flight attendant for multiple drinks, because if we don't land smooth, I'd rather you not sue. So, you know, if you're slightly inebriated, maybe you won't sue me on the landing here. Predict minus 200 from Cyclone. You know, Cyclone, that one's probably pretty accurate at this point, because I'm coming down like a box of rocks here. And I'm not talking about Chevy. No. I'm not talking about Chevy at all. Chevy does not fly like a box of rocks, folks. They stay on the ground because they've only got 4 wheels. You know, the fact of the matter is, folks, a mile of road only takes you 1 mile, right? But a mile of runway will take you anywhere in the world. Keep that in mind, folks. You know, as you're flying around and you're enjoying your time here in Flight Simulator 2020, you know, if you don't get a chance, make sure you travel. It's one of the biggest benefits, at least, of dealing with you know, existing, right? There's a lot to it. You know, I kind of call BS on that landing there. 289 feet per minute. I don't think my descent rate was that bad. But, you know, I might be wrong. I'll circle back. I'm going to try it again. So, yeah, it looks like no one else got in, so you definitely won that one there, Cyclone. Alright, tap the brakes, gear up. I'm going to put the flaps up here real quick, too. Yeah, we can definitely tell there's some wind out here, though. Somebody in the chat, go ahead and drop an !METAR for case, K-A-S-E. Let's see what kind of winds we have here in Aspen. I mean, it looks like an absolutely beautiful overcast day. Got a whole bunch of beautiful clouds. Beautiful scenery. I mean, you know, Colorado. Come check it out if you haven't already. Definitely a beautiful state to be in. I can tell you this from my own experience of driving semi. It's probably one of my favorite states. Just because of what it looks like. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Alright, we got Canesto following through here on the METAR here. So we got winds 34006. So that explains that I had a mild crosswind coming down. I'm not going to blame that for a 289 foot per minute descent, though. I honestly don't know what happened there. It looked like butter to me, but for some odd reason, SimToolkit Pro said, no, that was not butter. That was a hard landing, you idiot. Slow down, don't kill your passengers, and don't make them sue you, so. Yeah, I'm going to redo this approach, though. I'm going to try to slow it down even more, and bring this in like I normally would. I know we're a little bit heavy right now, probably on fuel. Huh, you know, that might be part of it too. We got Cyclone changing the prediction to -150. Probably now that you know I've made the comment saying I'm going to try to smoothen this one up a little bit. And we got landing gear going down. We got flaps all the way out. Alright, speed's looking a lot better than what it was before. Yeah, there we go. Now we got G-Nice in there predicting as well, too. So, wonderful. Now we've got a competition going on here, folks. Let's see how nice and smooth we can put this thing down here again. Folks, if you don't know already as well, I will be doing I'll be doing another stream on Wednesday and as well as Friday. So, Wednesday, I believe, currently on the schedule, we're going to be doing probably a Slant Lima flight, so we'll be doing Batson. Slant Lima meaning the equipment code for the CJ4. The equipment code for CJ4 is L because it can fly in RVSM airspace and it's GNSS equipped. So keep that in mind, you know, if you're wanting to fly in Batson, you do need to know your equipment code. That way you can go ahead and code it under your flight plan for any time that you're going to make a flight. You know, I know my first time flying on Batson, I ended up not putting the equipment code in. I got asked the question by the controller. I had no idea what they were asking me, and they were nice enough to say, you know, more than likely it's probably slant G or it's slant this, and you know, depending on what equipment you got. And believe me, folks, you know, anytime I don't know something, I try to look up what I don't know to try to gain more knowledge about what I need to learn, right? That's another thing about the flight sim community. I feel like most of us here in the flight sim community, if we don't know something, we try to learn slowly what we don't know. That way we can be a little bit more accurate in we can be more accurate in being able to fly these planes. I don't know if any else of you watch him, but I watch a lot of Bill4LE. He's on Twitch, and he also puts his VODs on YouTube as well. Yeah, it looks like I'm just coming down hard today, folks. But yeah, 187 feet per minute, so G-Nice for you. You won that one, so thank you again. Looks like you beat out Cyclone 62 there, just a little bit there on the guess there. But folks, definitely welcome to the stream. I'm glad to have you all here today, and we're flying around beautiful Aspen, Colorado, enjoying some scenery here, enjoying the mountains, you know, messing around, you know, having a bit of a landing challenge here, trying to see how easy I can put it down. But right now, yeah, you know, Cyclone, I definitely was floating. I was trying to put it down a little bit easier, but right now, for some odd reason, I'm getting a lot of, I'm having to do a lot of input changes. So I'm almost thinking, more than likely, I need to get my trim up a little bit coming down because I was having to pull back just a little bit too much for that flare. So yeah, I was floating a good bit. And then I finally just said, okay, I'm going to cut the engines. But for the most part, though, the best I've ever landed in this aircraft, I think I dropped this thing once at about 40 feet per minute to the ground. So, I mean, you know, I can definitely butter the landing with that. You know, I would say at 187's pretty butter, right? You know, anything below 200 is fairly good butter for a... is fairly good butter for a private jet or even a full-size jet even. You know, we do have Mr. Pilot 222, though. He does fly a lot of the Airbus A320neo. He flies that with the A32NX mod, which I do have installed as well. If you haven't yet, folks, make sure you go check him out too, Mr. Pilot 222 on Twitch. He has a lot of fun flying that Airbus, and I'll tell you what, he just recently buttered a landing at Paro at 4 feet per minute. Exactly, and that's the thing, Cyclone, you know, smooth is what counts when it comes to landing, right? I mean, you know, you can do something a million times, right? And you can do it a million times right, but it's that one time that you do it wrong that people start to say, you know, there's something wrong here, right? Or, you know, there's something that can be improved on. So, you know, that's something you always have to, you know, keep in mind when you're doing any flight sim stuff, or, you know, you're just doing, you're doing whatever you might be doing. Okay, I knew that one was gonna, oh, that one was actually easier, shockingly. I don't know how, but it was. Now, the only thing I'm not a big fan of with the CJ4 is I really wish it had reverse thrust. I do fly, well, I've tried it a little bit. I'm not the biggest fan of it because I just don't like the overall feel of the aircraft. I was for a bit flying the Cessna Citation Longitude. It's a little bit bigger than this, but it does have auto throttles in reverse. Those auto throttles in reverse really do come in handy. When you're trying to just move around, and you're trying to fly it more like an airline. But even with that being said, I just feel like I could never grease the landing the way I could with the CJ4. I like the avionics honestly better in the CJ4 than I like the avionics in the Citation Longitude, and I think that's because I think Garmin has a good avionics suite, and I would think most pilots out there will probably rave on and on about Garmin, right? And I don't know, maybe it's because I've got so much more experience with the CJ4 of just dealing with the Proline avionics that maybe that's the reason why I like them so much more. That very well could be it. That's also probably the reason why some people like the A320 too, right? With the A32NX mod. Yeah, Deerslayer, if you need to, feel free to hop out of that, get in something bigger if you want to. There's always that as an option. Folks, I'm going to really quick, because I almost forgot. Tell you what, if you want to join in on the stream so that you can be heard, you can have your voice heard, go ahead and come join the Quasiguru Discord channel. I will be in the Quasiguru live stream voice channel. So if you want your voice to be heard here on stream, come join the Discord server. Make sure you acknowledge the rules with the thumbs up emote so you can gain access to the rest of the server, and you can join in on the live stream and talk with me and be able to be heard on stream as well. So earlier today, guys, I was doing some Uber Eats deliveries. I do a lot of Uber Eats deliveries. I do some Lyft, I do some Uber, I do Grubhub, I do DoorDash, I do Instacart, I do Shipt. I'm a gig worker. That's practically all I do is mainly gigs. But with that being said, though, I was doing an Uber Eats order earlier, and I delivered to an address that was called Cessna Drive. So I took a picture of that, I dropped that in the Discord server, and I said, can anyone guess what I'm going to be flying tonight? This is definitely my favorite aircraft to fly in the simulator. I just think the CJ is so much fun, right? With that being said, too, the crew calls me the Interceptor, so, we just had this emote approved. So you got the CJ4 with better resolution. You can actually see the registration, November 73 Hotel Papa. But we got the CJ4 there with police lights because I tend to intercept a lot of our friends in the crew. So, if you see me flying in the air and we're not on this stream necessarily, it's either me being the person that's pushing the trolley cart, or it's me flying the Cessna Citation CJ4 intercepting other aircraft. There's also another running joke too. I like to break the speed tape a lot. I haven't done that yet today. I've gotten close to it, I guess. But I haven't broken the speed tape just yet. Exactly. Beep, beep, says Canesto. That's right. That's right. All right, let's go ahead and hit that toga button again. And Canesto, what are you flying in today? Is that the 777 you had imported? That looks like a Mooney. All right, here we go. All right, we definitely have rotation speed. I'm going to go ahead and apply some back pressure here. We're up in the air, positive rate, gear up. Nice. Oh, the 727. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, folks, what's the wonderful thing about FS 2020? You can import a lot of aircraft into the simulator. A lot of those aircraft can be imported from FSX. So keep that in mind. There are other options in FS 2020. You don't have to buy aircraft to be able to fly different aircraft. And I know that seems like, that's a big thing that a lot of people believe because, you know, there's things offered in the marketplace and there's no free aircraft in the marketplace. Looks like I had my spoilers deployed. No wonder why I couldn't accelerate as fast as I wanted to. But yeah, let's go and turn that toga button off. There we go, toga's off now. And we're just going to go ahead and fly around here. We got the moon in view there, up in the sky. I'm going to go ahead and punch it up into the sky here. Let's see how well we can get this bird to climb, right? Reported a 737 in. Not very impressed, huh? Yeah, you know, that's part of the problem. I mean, you can port some aircraft in and they're really cool, and then others, you know, you port it and you're just like, well, I'm testing it. I'm going to see if it works. And if it does, I'll fly it a lot. I might have some fun with it, but, you know, that's part of the issue, right? It's not, you know, you're not always guaranteed to have a great experience. Even some of the aircraft that have been released on the marketplace, even for sale for FS 2020, haven't always been the best experience either. I know a lot of people, you know, are disappointed when the F-15 first got released. And, you know, I get it. I would have been disappointed too. For what was spent on that aircraft, there was a lot that was not functional. The aircraft could not fly past Mach 1. And don't get me wrong, I know there's some restrictions and limitations in FS 2020, but here's the thing though, if you know your product's not ready for market, right, and you legitimately know that product's not ready for market, then why do you release it to the general public? And I know that's the going thing these days, right? Products are always released, unfinished, not ready, and I know why they partially do it, right? They do it because they know that they need to get their product out. They do it because they know that at the end of the day, they can go ahead and send updates to fix their product, right? And I'm not saying Asobo Studios and Microsoft were wrong about FS 2020 and that it wasn't a good time to release it. You know, look, when was FSX made? What, 2000, 2001-ish? Flight Sim 2020 has been well overdue for a very long time. And I do know in our general modern age of, you know, everything being digitally consumed, we are able to get products before they're finished. But then again, I think add-on planes need to be a little bit more accurate before they're released, because here's the thing. We know the simulator has its faults. We know there's aircraft issues in the simulator, but here's the thing. Those aircraft issues in the simulator, a lot of them have been addressed by add-ons, right? They've been addressed by community members making add-ons for the aircraft. So the CJ4 working Title Mod version 10.2, right? You've got the Boeing 747, even though it's not perfect yet, we have Salty Mod. You've got the Airbus A320neo. We have a 32NX fly-by-wire mod. Now here's the thing, we have all these mods, right? And that's the one benefit. We have a whole bunch of mods that give us the ability to make our aircraft better. But when you buy an aircraft that has issues, it generally has some sort of DMCA lockout, so no one can make modifications to that aircraft aside from the vendor, right? So even though we want people to be able to improve things, and we want our simulator experience to be more real to life, right? We want to be able to do all these things. That doesn't mean that we're going to be able to get these real to life experiences and stuff, because at the same time, we also know that those aircraft are locked out. There is there's actually another mod. There's one for the Cessna Citation Longitude that someone created. And mainly it's a whole bunch of edits to the JSON files for the longitude. Does it make the aircraft more enjoyable? Yeah. Does it make the aircraft more functional? Yes. Does it make the aircraft do things better? Yes, but we still don't have the level of access to modifying that aircraft that we do with the aircraft that are not locked down. So with that being said, there's still work to be done, right? But the one benefit that we have with the aircraft that are not locked down is that, you know, we can make the modifications that we need to make these aircraft better, more realistic, add features that, you know, generally would not exist from a baseline release. CRM. CRM. And Nestor, what is CRM? I think I'm going to go ahead and buzz Canesto here on the ground. Unless he crashed somehow. And I'm not talking about him actually crashing. He does that all the time, folks. I'm talking about his computer here. Oh! I knew that was coming. I just knew that was coming. I knew it was gonna happen. Luckily, I can jump back in here pretty quick. And, you know, who needs checklists when you can just press buttons, right, to get things going? Alright, sounds good. We'll see you here in a bit, Canesto. Let's go ahead and reinitialize the position on this aircraft. Alright, engines are coming up. We should be good here in a moment to get rolling again. Go ahead and do a pushback. How's everyone's days going so far, though? Everyone doing alright out there? Gotta make sure we check up on our people here. You know, so, Cyclone, you say that, right? And what's going through my mind is, I'm thinking the exact same thing, too. Although I have the RAM that I need, if you look down, you scroll down a little bit here in the stream, you can actually see my system specs. I have an i7 7700K with a 1080 Ti, and I'm not saying that that alone is slow. It's not. It's actually fairly decent for what you can have. However, with that being said, I have 32 gigs of RAM, which is great, which is kind of almost needed per se for this simulator. But the issue that I have is with the SSD space. So I have two SSDs. I have a SATA SSD that's 500 gigs, and I have a NVMe SSD, which is another 500 gigs. And of course, with FS 2020 being so demanding, I'm not saying there's much of a difference in performance between SATA versus NVMe when it comes to loading most games. However, FS 2020 is pretty demanding as a simulator. It doesn't save me much time having it on the NVMe, but it does help with load times, especially transitions between different scenery and loading up textures. So with that being said, I do run on my NVMe, which is kind of limited on space, mainly because the NVMe drive only has, well, it has Windows on it as well as all my other applications, so it doesn't help at all. Dear Slayer, where are you at exactly? Because here today it was, I think we got all the way up to 35 or 38. I'm actually over by the city of Chicago. Right, there we go. We are back up here. Oh, Wisconsin. Okay, so we're basically neighbors in a sense then. I got you. Yeah, you know, I was kind of the same way too. I ended up, I think I wore a hoodie today when I went out to work. I think that was, yeah, I wore a hoodie and I just wore pants and I was just comfortable. You know, and I'll say this, I was grateful for having that kind of weather because the weather that we've been having lately it's been getting old. It's been getting annoying pretty fast. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, we had a little bit of snow down here last night that all ended up becoming ice because of the temperature. Um, oh, snow blew 8 inches of snow this morning. So last Monday and Tuesday, I believe it was, we got about 16 inches of snow between Monday and Tuesday here, and we snowblowed Monday, we snowblowed Tuesday, and then I think did a little bit of snowblowing Wednesday just to clear everything up, but it was intense. I've been so sick and tired of snowblowing. I'm just ready for it to be over. It's you know, I know a lot of people enjoy the snow and a lot of people like to see it. I'd much rather see it here in Flight Sim 2020 than see it elsewhere, to be honest. I don't want to see snow ever again at this point for the rest of the year. Miss Mara Plays, thank you for joining. Thank you for the happy flying. Good luck on driving truck today on American Truck Simulator. Folks, if you haven't yet, make sure you go over there, support Miss Mara Plays, twitch.tv/Miss Mara Plays. She is wonderful. And if you get enough of her channel points, I think it's 5,000. She's told us that, you know, she's kind of blind. She doesn't see that well without her glasses. But if you get 5,000 channel points on her channel, she will take off her glasses. There you go. Complete Freedom. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for dropping in that high emote from you. And also thanks for dropping in the Quasiguru Intercept emote that just got approved. I believe it was Friday. So we did have that approved Friday, folks. We're back out here again. We're over in Aspen, Colorado at Kilo Alpha Sierra Echo. Come on over to the USAE server. Come join us. Here in a little bit, 14AD should be getting online, probably within the next 15 to 30 minutes, I suppose. And 14AD and I are going to go ahead and do a Your Controls flight. So if you're looking for some comedy to ensue, you're looking for the aircraft to lose control up in the air when we go to pass controls back and forth, folks, you came to the right channel today. So stick around. Don't want to miss that. You're definitely going to have a lot of fun. It looks like Canesto's glitching out here on the runway. Oh wait, or did Canesto just reload in? I am so confused right now, but here we go, folks. Let's go ahead and hit that toga button again. Let's get this bird back up in the air. Complete. So I know you were talking about, you know, potentially going solo. Have you done it yet? How's things going out there for you? All right, we've got the toga button engaged. Flaps are at 15. Here we go, folks. We're about to pick this bird up and get her back up in the air. Folks, Complete Freedom does a fly along every Friday at the GA fly along. This last fly along that we did, Complete Freedom was flying the Beechcraft Baron. Very cool aircraft. You know, also I'm a little bit partial to it, mainly because I watched the Baron pilot on YouTube. Another good person to watch. Baron pilot is an in real life pilot, flies a Beechcraft Baron. But folks, if you haven't yet, make sure you go take a look at Complete Freedom. Go click follow on his channel. Click subscribe. He's also got a YouTube channel if you search him up. He shows a lot of his in real life pilot flying there on his YouTube channel. Guys, his last video was absolutely incredible. He's new to video editing, but you would assume he was not after you saw the editing that he did on this last video. It almost looks like he's been editing for multiple years. Folks, Complete Freedom's another wonderful Twitch streamer. He's an in real life student pilot. You know, that'll be a dream of mine someday when I can get my medical card, is to get in the aircraft and, you know, oh yeah, Baron pilot and Stevo Knievo with his Dire TBM. You know, I really like Stevo Knievo. Definitely enjoyable to watch. I watch him. I watch Baron pilot. I watch I think it's Matthew Guthrie. He flies a Beechcraft Bonanza. I watch Premier One Driver. He flies a Beechcraft Premier, which is a small private jet, kind of like the Cessna Citation CJ4. A little bit smaller than that. I'd call it probably closer in size to a Cessna Mustang. Now, when Textron Aviation bought out Beechcraft, Beechcraft's still being made, folks, but the Beechcraft Premier is not. So with that being said, when they bought out the Beechcraft line, they did stop production on the Beechcraft Premier. And they stopped production mainly because Textron already owns Cessna. They already have a private jet in that line, so, you know, I know Premier One driver, he doesn't really have too much of an issue getting parts when things do go wrong with this plane. But yeah, go take a look at some of those great YouTube channels, especially if, you know, you like in real life aviation too. You know, they're wonderful streamers. And, you know, the other thing you'll learn from watching a lot of the IRL stuff, you're going to learn that these pilots, they do a lot of talking to ATC, right? That's a normal thing in a pilot's life. They do a lot of ATC talking. So if you're like interested in possibly getting into doing something like VATSIM or Pilot Edge, and you're nervous about having that initial conversation with ATC, and don't get me wrong, folks, I get it. I would be nervous too. I was nervous my first time doing a VATSIM flight, okay? I was absolutely scared of doing that VATSIM flight, right? But the thing is, though, I learned really quick that there's really no need to be nervous. Just make sure that, you know, you pay attention to what's being said to you. If you need to, copy things down on a piece of paper so you can read back your clearance, right? Focus on just taking your time. Ooh. That was pretty smooth though, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was. Ooh, almost had a tail strike there. There we go. We're back up. Oh, it's totally okay, Complete Freedom. Definitely glad you made it here to the stream though today. But yeah, folks, like I said, you know, go take a look at Complete Freedom. He has another wonderful YouTube channel. I think he's going to be like the next Steve-O Knievo, or he's going to be the next Baron pilot. He's pretty amazing what he's doing with this content currently, so definitely interested in what he's seeing. Oh, but you know what? Here's the thing though, you know, and it's like we said before, right? Even if you don't get to solo this time, you will eventually, and you're gonna knock it out of the park, right? But I'm grateful to hear that you had a great flight. I'm grateful to hear the plane started. You didn't have any issues with temperature down there. You know, I'm also grateful the temperature up in the the Midwest here, the northern part of the states in the Midwest. I'm grateful that our temperature is starting to come up too. We're starting to see some snow melt. Of course, you know, when the temperatures drop overnight, that creates a whole bunch of ice. But now, though, we're at least seeing that snow melt. We're starting to see road conditions really start to improve. Where I live, they don't like to lay salt, so... and I'm not talking about on the general roads, I'm just saying where I live. But they don't like to put down very much salt, so we kind of run into those issues where the roads are really slick in here, and they're starting to dry up, so that's always a positive thing. Yeah, you know, Steve-O is a lot of fun to watch. I really like his content. Yeah, you know, Complete Freedom, please go ahead and post that link in here. Go ahead and drop it into the Twitch channel here. I definitely want people to see it. Also, go ahead and feel free to drop it into the Discord as well. Because I think that content, you know, is definitely warranted for being seen by people. I want to make sure, you know, we get some more people over your way. You know, like I said, I mean, guys, his last video he had was absolutely amazing. He spent a lot of time on that, did a lot of things with B-roll, things that a lot of new video editors don't do, and he did it. So I'm really impressed with that. Ooh, float, float, float. Oh, well, that's probably the reason why I keep hitting the runway hard. I just noticed that. I went idle too fast. There we go. That's a little bit better, even though I had a mini bounce, mainly because I kept the throttle up a little bit too high. cam. Oh, okay, so that's the thing. I haven't actually had a chance yet to set up the mount that I wanted to do. Once I get the mount done, I will be putting up the camera, but I just haven't had the chance yet. It's just one of those things I kind of put off, and I initially woke up not feeling... Well, I felt okay waking up this morning, and then as the day progressed, I just started getting a headache, and I was starting to get tired. I ended up coming home, watched Slayer T for a little bit, and then I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and take a nap. I tried to nap, really couldn't nap, ended up drinking a little bit, and, well, not drinking like, you know, alcohol, because I don't do that. But I ended up just taking a little bit more liquid, and I woke up feeling a little bit better, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure I was just, you know, tired, maybe a little bit from last night. I ended up working about, I'd probably say I had about an 11 or 12 hour day. But it was just busy nonstop, which of course that makes things, you know, so much more difficult to deal with at times, especially when things are nonstop. But I'm not saying it was a bad thing. I was grateful to be busy, but definitely felt that coming home.
Landing gear.
All right, we got that CJ4 back in the air. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, this is my favorite Cessna. If I ever started flying commercially, I think this is what I would want to fly. Maybe this or the Longitude. Not saying I need auto throttles, but it would be nice to have them. Yeah, you know, Complete, I can't blame you. If you gotta turn in early, you know, you gotta do what's best for you, and you gotta take care of yourself. I mean, at one point today, I was thinking about canceling the stream for tonight, because in the back of my mind, I was just like, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna be feeling up to it, and, I didn't want to do that so early, because I kind of feel like, you know, Oh, wait, are you up, Canesto? Is it faster than the CJ4, though? That's what's important here. Yeah, that CJ4, though, it's got such a pretty livery here. Oh my gosh. And there goes Canesto buzzing right by. Alright, folks, let's see here. Let's go ahead and get the CJ4 into... Get the configuration a little bit different here. Let's go and fly her inverted, shall we? Uh-oh. We may have an issue. See if I can trim it out real quick before I kill it. We may have an issue. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, the Longitude's a fun plane. I've had a lot of fun with the Longitude. The only thing I don't like is just the standard Azobo Longitude. It just doesn't seem to be on the numbers right. There is a mod for it. I don't know if you've seen it yet or not, but if I were you, I'd get it installed. The worst you can do is the plane won't work. All of a sudden, you got to re-download it. So there's not much you can do wrong that's going to completely break things. But at the very least, though, you can get it going, and you can fly it around. The only thing I'm not very fond of, the Longitude does not have working VNAV. If it had working VNAV, I'd probably fly it more often, but to be honest, I'm kind of lazy when it comes to that anymore. But yeah, let me go ahead and drop that link in here really quick too. Let's see here. Longitude FS 2020 mod. Alright, let's see here. Last updated February 21st, 2021. So that would have been updated post the world update. Perfect. So, I'll drop that here in chat. Yeah, well, okay, so Cyclone, I know you say that, but if you get the fly-by-wire mod, you will actually have working VNAV in the A320. Salty's mod, I don't think, has addressed it yet on the 747. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure he has not addressed it yet. But once it's addressed, I'll probably be more likely to fly him. Working Title Mod brought that feature to this aircraft even. If it weren't for that feature on this aircraft, I probably wouldn't fly it that often. And for some odd reason, my heato is not coming on. I'm going to go ahead and go outside the aircraft, jump back in. Well, that's interesting. Is my flight sim dash just having issues or what? So I have lights. Looks like FS 2020 is bugging out a little bit here. Nav lights on. So for some odd reason, I'm not getting my cockpit. I'm not getting my indicator lights inside the cockpit right now. So I'm just going to make sure we're completely configured here. Bizarre. I've never actually had that happen. That's the first. So who knows? It's probably some sort of bug in FS 2020. Oh, there we go. Now we got everything working over here too. And those are not working too. Interesting. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and make sure we're set up for takeoff configuration. We are. Let's go ahead and roll this out here. Okay, so Cyclone, let me throw this out to you really quick, all right? So working title mod for the CJ4 will not give you a crash to desktop. Not on 10.2. On some of the development stuff, it will. Now, here's the other thing too. If you're having any crash to desktop issues, say with like the TBM 930, which that's actually pretty common, especially if you're trying to do a direct to, go grab the G3000 working title mod. I can say the same thing about the Garmin 1000 series as well. Working title mod fixes those crash to desktop issues. There's a whole bunch of mods that actually do fix the issues. So I would go ahead and grab them, see how they do for you. But, of course, keep in mind, if you do have a crash desktop issue, especially with a mod like working title, you can actually take that mod, you can report the error to GitHub, and they'll actually work on trying to develop a fix. Like I said, I've never had a crash desktop on the CJ. They've been pretty good at making sure that they're not breaking anything. Oh, you need me to stay still. I'm so sorry, Canesto. I apologize. I'm still okay. The only problem is you show up as a very tiny airplane in my window here. But yeah, so Cyclone, if I were you, take a look at working title mod. They have really good stuff. I really enjoy working title. Take a look at the A32NX mod for the A320. Adds a whole bunch of features. Oh, you're taking pictures. Got you. Yeah, Canesto, go ahead and drop those pics into the Discord. Folks, if you're not in here yet in my Discord, make sure you drop into the Discord as well. I want to make sure that you guys can share photos, especially with these group flights, so that we can just enjoy stuff and have some fun. We also have, okay, so Cyclone, you just slid into the server as well, so welcome. Glad to see that you definitely were able to figure out the instructions there to get yourself the rule set by acknowledging the rules. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look around here real quick. Showing everybody in my Discord here. Well, yeah, exactly, complete. I knew that was the case. He said that he, I think, imported the, was it the 727 Canesto you said you imported? Oh, I can go now? Okay. Yeah, make sure you drop those photos in the chat. Well, drop those photos in the Discord. Everyone can see them in there. Yeah, 727. Okay. So does everyone remember the air stairs for the 727? And I know I'm probably asking a younger group, but the 727 used to have air stairs coming out of the rear of the aircraft. And those air stairs were designed for multiple purposes. It wasn't just to deboard or board the aircraft. It was also used to stabilize the aircraft on loading. Okay, Cyclone, wonderful, wonderful. So it was to help stabilize the aircraft during loading because of all three of those engines being on the tail of the aircraft. it was very hard to stabilize the aircraft. So, they'd use the air stairs, and it had like feet that would lock. So it actually stabilized the aircraft while loading. So it was actually kind of a cool thing. So yeah, the 727's a pretty cool aircraft. It's definitely one of those. I remember flying it back, I think in FS98. I ended up getting some add-ins, and that was one of the add-ins I got, was the 727. Of course, for me, though, on the other hand, I also like to fly... I used to like to fly the bigger jets back then, too. Now anymore, it's one of those things where if I can get something more realistic to real world, that's probably what I'm going to fly. So I'm always constantly on the lookout for something that's more realistic. Because that's honestly all I want to have is just realism. So, for me right now, the CJ4 having VNav and having all these other exciting, cool features that, we haven't seen before in Flight Sim 2020, it makes things a lot more interesting. And I can vouch for this. VNav in FS 2020 on the CJ4 is very accurate. I have never seen version 10.2 lose VPath going down. And that's pretty significant. I know 10.1 did. 10.1 did a lot. So, for me, I'm grateful to see that, we're, like I said, getting these improvements to these aircraft to make them more realistic. There's also a mod, I believe, for the Beechcraft Bonanza as well, to make it more realistic. There's a mod for the TBM to make it more realistic. That's the wonderful thing about the Flight Sim community. It's not just a group of people that are, out to play a game, right? It's not just a group of people out looking for scenery. It's this whole entire community. It's a community of streamers, Twitch streamers. It's a community of viewers. It's a community of a whole bunch of people that want realism, that want to just be able to enjoy what they're doing and just have fun doing it. I personally think, as far as Flight Sim goes, we have the best community on Twitch, right? I mean, I feel like there's a lot of drama and stuff that goes on in other communities on Twitch, but here, on the other hand, there really is no drama. There's just a group of people that want to go have fun together, want to fly along together, want to get on BatSim, want to, mod airplanes and, play with a whole bunch of different liveries and just enjoy doing things that we wouldn't otherwise be able to do because, it's difficult right now, folks. We're in a modern day pandemic, and we're dealing with things that, we haven't had to really deal with before, and now, we've got the ability to, fly around and enjoy scenery and do things that we wouldn't normally be able to do without spending hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to travel, right? That's the one benefit of, FS 2020. Jet A may be, let's say $3.50, $4 a gallon right now at my local airport. But if you do it in FS 2020, Jet A is free. So, we can just continue to have fun and fly around and just, do things that we would normally not be able to do. All right, guys, I'm going to pull a 14 AD here really quick. Like I'm lined up for landing here on the taxiway. Oh wait, that's not what 14 AD does. 14 AD takes off from taxiways. That's right. But yeah, folks, he'll be joining us here soon too.
Hey, just in time.
Oh great, he heard me talking about him.
How's it going?
Landing gear.
It's going pretty good. I hope you didn't hear everything I just said. About taking off on taxiways and
I don't know if I heard that part, but I tuned in right to hear my name, and then you come down on that taxiway, and I am honored.
Oh, well, that's the reason why I did it. I knew you were about to show up, and I figured you were about to jump. Yep, that's why I did it, guys. That's why I did it. So I'm so grateful that you're honored. Folks, don't. Folks, don't. I'm not cursed. Yeah, I'm a little bit exposed.
What's up, Vanessa?
Maybe a little bit overexposed. Sweet, complete freedom. Yeah. So, Complete Freedom, I'm
it says
grateful
I
to see
can't
that you've
stream
got
in
some
this chat.
audio too.
Weird.
Can't stream? Oh, you're trying to stream in my Discord channel, right?
Uh-huh.
Hold on one moment. Let me fix that really quick. Give me a second.
Hey, what's your guys' best landing score here?
I don't want to talk about it.
Negative 69.
I don't want to talk about it because he's like, yeah, let 14. Let's not talk about it. He's
All right.
He's yeah, I don't want to talk about Canesto right now.
Fair.
He's in the channel.
No, I'm fine with it.
Trying to find the permission here. Oh, there it is. It's right here. Give me 1 second. All right, there you go. You should be able to stream now on the channel. Yeah, we got 14 AD here in the Discord here talking. So of course, he caught me off guard by popping in here when I was landing on the taxiway. But he at least said that he was honored. So
It was amazing timing.
Oh yeah, but folks, here you go. So Cessna Drive, I took this picture earlier today when I was doing an Uber Eats delivery, and I was like, this is kind of perfect. I gotta post this up in the Discord so everyone else can see it. But yeah, I found a Cessna Drive while I was delivering some food. 14 AD, the man, the legend, the takeoff from taxiway man. Poor 14. All right, guys. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and let's get a 1480. Are you booted up yet? Are you ready to go yet, 14?
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing shared cockpit.
Yeah, I think we will. Currently, we're doing just a. We've been just mainly doing a quick fly along with a group and having a good time doing that. But let's go and do shared cockpit. Let me jump out of here. And we'll figure out where we're going to go to, but it's going to be Kilo Alpha Sierra Echo on USA East. And I'll go ahead and I'll load out so we can go ahead and select a parking space, or give me a parking space to load into.
Okay, we'll do. And I think we actually could still fly with others as long as I'm like on the West server and you're on the East server. It should work.
Okay, well, I just want to make sure, because didn't we need to be synced up on servers too, or does that not matter as much?
I think it used to, but apparently not anymore. I've seen people do it now, and it seems like it works okay.
Okay, excellent. Well, let's go ahead and do, I'm going to say let's do ramp 54.
Okay.
I got live weather, live time on.
Live weather, lifetime, ramp 54.
Ramp 54. I'm going to go ahead and load in real quick. We should call 14 AD Taxiway 14. Hey, that came from Complete Freedom, just to let you know.
I'll take it.
He'll take it. He's definitely going to take it because it came from Complete Freedom.
That's right. Hey, what's the saying? All press is good press?
Yeah, something like that.
Are we doing a sim brief for this?
No. We're just doing a basic VFR flight. It's probably better to do that right now than us doing like sim brief and VATSIM, because probably better to test it out this time instead of doing what we did before.
Sure, sounds good to me.
Yeah. All right, I'll go ahead and let me know when you're in, and I'll go ahead and start up the server.
Okay, yeah, give me about 2 or 3 minutes.
Sounds good.
And we're doing the cherry red livery.
Cherry red livery.
Love it. And then our call sign real quick, or tail number.
November 7-3 Hotel Papa.
Got it.
But yeah, folks, we definitely got that new emote too, currently enabled. So, if you'd like to, go ahead and drop that emote in chat. Go ahead and drop whatever emote in chat.
It's the candy
like
red livery, not cherry red, right?
Yeah, it's the candy red livery. Oh, okay. There we go. Complete Freedom really just made the emote just perfect there. He's surrounded the Quasiguru intercept emote with his freedom wings. So, folks, that looks really good. That looks really good.
Sure does. When do I get to make my own emote?
Okay, so now that's the thing. You can go ahead and create your own emote since you're already an affiliate now. Folks, if you haven't yet already, make sure you drop over to twitch.tv/14AD. Go check him out. He's definitely a comedian. He's enjoyable to watch. He's a lot of fun. He's learning the CJ4, and he's having a good time learning and enjoying it. He also does a lot of VATSIM, kind of like I do. But folks, take a look at 14AD as well. Go ahead and drop that link there into the chat. But yeah, 14, now that you're an affiliate, you can submit an emote.
Awesome.
So all you have to do is you go into your creator dashboard on Twitch, and you'll go over to, I believe, settings, and there's an option for affiliate items, and you can go ahead and upload your own. Go ahead and upload your own emote. You have to have 3 different sizes of the image to make it work well. Twitch will do a resize on emotes. They will not do resizes on other things though. So, but as long as you get an image uploaded, it'll take about probably 3 to 4 days to actually go ahead and go over. So,
okay.
Yeah, Complete Freedom. You should probably go follow 14AD. Definitely got better content than this channel.
Yeah, right. Okay, I am cold and dark on the ground, live weather, live time. I am ready to join your controls. Oh, and we're doing 30-30 for the settings, 30 update, 30 connection. Oh, sorry if I'm talking over you.
Yeah, and just make sure you select working title CJ4.
Yep, got it.
All right, server's up. Go ahead and try to connect. Sticky Rice 1982,
Okay,
welcome to the stream. Welcome. If you'd like to, Sticky Rice, come on in. Join us at KASE. That's Kilo Alpha Sierra Echo. We're currently over in Aspen, Colorado. We're enjoying some of the scenery. We're doing live weather, live time. Got 14AD that just joined in on the stream. He'll be going ahead and joining us here in the CJ4. We're currently cold and dark on the ground.
I think I might have lost the port number.
Port number is going to be 7777. Now let me know if that isn't it, because I did not check the port number when I started the server.
It's not working.
Try it now. It should be good now.
Attempting, and we're doing IPv4.
Yep, IPv4. Mine's saying attempting too.
Your IP hasn't changed or anything, I assume.
No, it has not.
We can always try the cloud server.
Hold on a minute. I think it's... Okay, it just finally started. The server started now officially. I've got it set up direct. There you go. Now you're on the plane.
Sure.
We're awesome.
Right.
Okay. Oh, look at that. We also have network stats now showing on your controls.
Yeah.
Luckily, folks, I'm going to go and show you your controls. I don't have my IP listed for a good reason, but we'll go ahead and look at it. So now we have network stats showing on your controls. It shows how many packets are being sent, how much packet loss there potentially is. And this is your controls, folks. This is a free application. You can go and add on to FS 2020 so that you can go and do a captain and first officer flight, so you can go ahead and share controls of the cockpit. And folks, 14AD and I did this flight on Friday. We had a flight that we did VATSIM from Gary, Chicago, all the way over to Dulles International in Virginia. Folks, if you're a Bruce Willis fan, you know Die Hard 2. Everyone should know Die Hard. But we flew over to Dulles International in Virginia. Luckily, we didn't hear yippee-ki-yay over the radio, because if we did, we would have flown to our alternate airport in Pittsburgh. So, folks, we always have that option, but I'm glad we're all in here. Sticky Rice, definitely welcome here. If you'd like to, come join us at Kilo Alpha Sierra Echo on USA East. We're about to get started here with 14AD and I. We're about to hopefully not make this too comedic, but you never know how that goes, especially with 14AD behind the yoke.
Try my best.
Well, sometimes things happen, right? All right, let's go ahead and let's just do a real quick flight controls check, make sure everything's functional from the outside of the aircraft. I'm going to go ahead and do left roll, left rudder, right rudder, pitch up, pitch down.
Beautiful.
Excellent. Okay, let me go ahead and give you controls and see if we can have you do the same thing. You got control?
I have control. Okay. Oh no. 1 second. I might have crashed. Yep. My sim crashed.
Okay, folks, we had 14AD already crash today.
Nice to see you guys.
14AD already crashed today. It's not normal. He's generally pretty good at not crashing, but here he goes crashing his computer already. So hopefully we get up there in the air here in a bit. But did you crash the desktop then?
I did. I'd like to get it out at the beginning. I just,
Okay.
Get it all out of my system.
Oh, I totally understand. I can't blame him. I'm going to go stop the your control server real quick too.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the your control server stopped. I'm going to go and wait for you now to get back in here to restart. But yeah, folks, we're definitely here over at Kilo Alpha Sierra Echo. Had to think about that for a minute, but we're over in beautiful Aspen, Colorado. Wonderful snow-covered mountains. And, the best thing is right now I'm not experiencing the temperatures they are, so there's always a positive to look at, right? Yeah, a cyclone, I tried issuing him a pilot deviation a couple weeks back. He was actually very willing to take that phone number. Most of the times I issue pilot deviations, like when I gave one to Mr. Pilot 222 on a stream with Slayer when they were doing a Your Controls flight on the A320, he said, ATC not acknowledged, can't hear you, you're breaking up, and I was just like, are you kidding me? I mean, folks, we got to take the FAA more seriously, especially in Flight Sim 2020. But yeah, folks, I'm glad we all have everybody here. If you'd like to, make sure you come join in at USA East at Aspen, Colorado Airport. We'll have 14AD jumping back here in the simulator here shortly. Hopefully we have some good antics today. 14AD is definitely a comedian. He knows how to rap, but his wife is a lot better than him at rapping. We all learned this from a few streams ago. Unfortunately, and I'm not saying unfortunately in a bad way here, but unfortunately on Friday, Complete Freedom was doing his Freedom Friday fly-alongs, and she came to join in. And we weren't exactly expecting her to join in. 14AD at one point, he says, I'll be back, Miss 14AD is taking controls. So naturally, Complete Freedom and I were starting to hype her up and trying to get her to start rapping, and she gets quiet. She got quiet for us, folks. We were all very disappointed. We were all in tears, waiting for Miss 1480 to rap, and she just didn't do it.
What? I came back, and she was actually furiously writing lyrics down. She was so enraged. She was actually getting ready to go. She was getting ready to set off.
Yeah, and I can't blame her. If I was, honestly, she should have set off. She should have. Because Complete Freedom and I were both very upset. We were both in tears on the stream. We were having difficulties flying our Beechcraft Barons. We both were thinking about shutting the engines off and just letting them fall out of the sky because Miss 1480 decided not to wrap. Oh, look at that. We got Deer Slayer passing by. It looks like in the CJ4. So, wow, I can't believe he got in a really fast Cessna. He was flying a C-172 earlier. But yeah, we got Deer Slayer in the CJ4. We got Canesto here in the stream. He's flying the 727. Folks, if you haven't seen those before, they have 3 engines. They're all in the back tail of the aircraft. One on the left, one on the right, and then one right below the horizontal stabilizer. You were talking about inversion into someone. Got you. So, yeah, we were... it was a good time. We were having fun doing that, but it's very unfortunate that that Miss 1480 just was not willing to rap. It's crazy because 1480 came back and then she spoke up. But it took that long to get her to speak up. She refused to talk to the rest of us because she was afraid to rap. But folks, I'll tell you what, Miss 1480, if she ever shows up to your stream and she starts rapping, it's kind of like going 8 Mile, right? When Eminem starts rapping and, he's having these rap challenges and stuff. Miss 1480 is kind of like, the female version of Eminem, but she's in California, folks. It's really bizarre. It's really bizarre. She's also a doctor, too. I'll tell you what she's a doctor at. She's Dr. Beats. She's got Dre beat by a mile. So just throwing it out there, folks. Just throwing it out there. But yeah, everybody, welcome to the stream. Looks like we're at 14 viewers now. I'm excited, getting a little bit hype here. Let's get that viewer count up.
She's home, but she didn't hear that part. That's hilarious. She's gonna watch that clip though.
Did you just clip? Wait, did you just clip that?
Okay, I'm loading in.
Wait, did you just clip that?
I didn't, but I should.
You should probably clip it before the highlight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead and clip it really quick. But yeah. Oh crap! Quasiguru bot's on. Quasiguru bot's gonna post it to the entire world. Oh great! Everyone's gonna see me acting like a fool. But it's true though. Miss 14 AD has Beats by Dre beat by several thousand miles, and that's even before Apple got a hold of Beats by Dre. Okay, so Miss 14 AD, wonderful rapper. She'll kick your socks off. She blows Eminem out of the water. She is the next female Machine Gun Kelly. It's Miss 14 AD. Keep that in mind, folks. She's back. She'll be back here tonight. She'll probably blow our socks off on the Quasiguru Twitch channel. Doesn't have to be 14 AD. Doesn't have to be Complete Freedom, but it can be done here tonight. Folks, can we go ahead and get a round of applause for Miss 14 AD? Let's get her up on the stage. Let's get her busting some raps here on the stream. I'm 14. Are you back in? Are you back in the simulator yet?
Yeah, I was just cracking up with the wife. She just watched the clip. That's hilarious.
Chris Cox, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad she watched the clip too. But it's true though. Miss 14 AD, she needs to get here on the stream. She needs to bust a rap because we're trying to reach for that partner. But the only way I'm going to get partner, and I know this for sure, is if Miss 14 AD busts a rap on the Quasiguru Twitch channel. Yep. That's what we need. But yeah, Chris Cox, welcome everybody. We got Chris Cox in the stream. Chris Cox is another wonderful streamer. He does a whole bunch of art streaming. Folks, he also does emotes too. Folks, if you want to see the amazing work Chris Cox does, go take a look at twitch.tv/Chris L. Cox. He's wonderful. He's doing amazing. Wait a second. Canesto, I'm not affiliate until we hear Miss 14 AD drop bars. So wait a second, Canesto, are you saying right now that if you... Wait. Guys, folks, we got to get Miss 14 AD in here. Canesto is saying he will go affiliate if Miss 14 AD drops some bars on the Quasiguru Twitch channel. Come on, Miss 14 AD, get in here. Get in there. Do what Mr. Pilot 222 does. He says, get in there. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, folks. Look at Complete Freedom's recent post here in the chat. He went in and posted some emotes. Those are all Chris Cox. Awesome, amazing work. You got the Complete Freedom wings. You got the hype parachute. We have the love instrument. We also got the high emote. Folks, Chris Cox has some wonderful emotes. He does a wonderful job creating them. He also does it on stream as well. I'm planning on having him do one here for me. Chris, I'm glad you're here and here. And I'm glad you finally caught me streaming as well. But Chris, we got some work to do, my friend. I think here in the next couple days, let's maybe plan on Thursday if that works for you. I'm not sure because I know you said Tuesday or Thursday during the week. Maybe during stream we can work on it. But I got an idea. I got a really good idea. It has to do with me breaking the tape in the Cessna Citation CJ4. Yeah, I think you're the only one that's going to make it live up here. So I'm definitely glad to have Chris Cox in here, though, folks. Wonderful streamer. Does a whole bunch of great art. He's been doing it for many years at this point now. But go take a look at Chris Cox. Just amazing content. He does amazing work. He makes amazing emotes. Guy's amazing. Yeah, let's go and let's do Thursday then, Chris. I look forward to it. Let's go ahead and do Thursday. We'll work on doing an emote then. I definitely need that second emote in here. I had do one as a joke initially for the CJ4 as the interceptor, and I'll go and drop that in here really quick so everyone can see the Quasiguru intercept logo. Citation CJ4 with police lights. It's bad when you actually hear when you actually hear your name being called out on a stream and you hear Mr. Pilot 222, please shut off the engines and step out of the airplane. You know what? He did it one night, folks. He did. And he fell all the way to his death. You know, I was really sad about it. I was. But then somehow he respawned in the game. I swear, the guy's got like 9 lives, okay? He's better than a cat, though, okay? Because he does fly an A320neo. But yeah, Chris Cox, welcome. Thanks, Canesta, for dropping in that Quasiguru intercept. We got Deerslayer XIV. Oh, Deerslayer is in the longitude now, folks. Okay.
I'm ready to go.
You're ready to go. Let's go ahead and do this really quick then. I'm going to go ahead. You're on the server. You're in the ground. Cold dark, right?
Cold dark, ready to connect to your controls.
All right. I'm starting the server right now. Give me a second. I'll let you know when it's up.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I need to go in like 5 minutes.
Wait. Who approved you having to go? I did not approve it.
Who's going to fly your plane?
Yeah, 14. 14. Did you approve Canasta going?
Officer
No
14.
way. No,
Yeah.
I can't first officer 2 planes.
You're flying planes tonight.
Oh, goodness. Oh.
You know, Complete, I like your thinking. I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to change the audio from the standard OBS following audio to your being intercepted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great idea, actually. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to record that soundbite a little bit later, and I'm going to throw that up here for the next stream. So Wednesday, if you follow the channel, you're going to hear that new sound clip in too. All right, 14, let's go ahead and do this really quick. Let's try to get this thing off of the ground. Hopefully you don't crash again, because if you do, I don't know what I'm going to do. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this. Left rudder, right rudder, left roll, right roll.
Yep.
Up, down.
Yep, looks good.
Slayer T is raiding with a party of 5, folks. Slayer just brought the sunshine over to the Quasiguru Twitch channel. Slayer T, thank you for joining in, my friend. Thanks for the raid. We always appreciate it. Thank you guys very much for joining in today. We got the Sunshine Club that just joined in, and we're currently here in Aspen, Colorado, about ready to get ready for takeoff. We got 14 AD as the first officer. I'm going to give him control really quick. We're going to see if he can show us the control surface is working. 14 AD, you've got control.
And another crash of desktop. Dang it. I don't know what's going on here.
It might be the server then. So maybe we have to stay on USA East, but I would say let's give that a shot instead. Come back in. Let's try to do USA East. And if we still have issues, then we'll just, I don't know, we'll figure something out. We'll get this thing working.
Yeah, but I'm going to do a full restart of my computer, so give me like 2 more minutes.
No problem. Take your time. Hey, Slayer T, though, thank you for joining in. Slayer, earlier today, did a great stream. He's been doing a lot of cargo runs lately, okay? Now, folks, he's not doing cargo runs in third world countries, so we definitely know he's not hauling any of that white powder around in his A320. But, you know, there is a possibility. I've seen Air Force Proud 95 do it on YouTube. I've seen some other people do it, too. Folks, we're not going to be hauling any of that white powder in the airplane. We're just trying to have fun. We're having a good time here today. But welcome to the stream, everybody. Thank you for joining in. If you haven't already, make sure you click that follow button so you can be notified before we depart. Currently, we're working with 14 AD. He's going to be the first officer today on the stream. He's going to hop in the aircraft with us. We're going to fly around for a bit here around beautiful Aspen, Colorado. This is also one of the most difficult airports in the United States to make an approach into. Do require a special rating here to make that landing, so you know it's not exactly one of those things that's for the faint of heart. It's not Paro, it's not that difficult, but it's still difficult. It's a dangerous approach. There's a whole bunch of mountains in the way. You know, folks, I've made the landing here several times today, and for some odd reason, I cannot get my VS on that landing below 100 feet per minute to feet per second. I don't know what's going on. I'm almost starting to think Sim Toolkit Pro's jipping me, though, because I'll tell you, when I'm making that landing, it looks pretty darn smooth. Pretty sure it looks smooth. But yeah, Sticky Rice, thank you so much. Slayer T, thank you very much for the raid. Glad to have everybody with us today. Folks, make sure you drop that follow. Subscribe if you'd like to. It's not required. Drop a donation, tip if you want to. Not required either. But folks, I'm glad to have everybody with us. Let's enjoy FS 2020. Let's enjoy the scenery out here while we wait for 1480 to get back into the airplane so we can get in there You know what? So Slarty, is it causing crash to desktop for the client? Do you know? Because that's the issue that 14AD is having. Um, anytime he tries to make control input after being given controls, he's crashing to desktop. But then again, he was also trying to work on a different server too. Okay, so maybe there's an issue then with your controls that's causing this problem. Flight Magic, welcome to the stream. Welcome, glad to have you here today. Flight events. Flight events, it has landing rate. Okay, so flight events, I'm guessing it's kind of like another thing like Sim Toolkit Pro then too, for FS 2020. I'll take a look into it, but Flight Magic, thank you, welcome to the stream. Don't forget to click that follow button so you get notified before we depart on any of our streams. Currently, we're streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We're currently at Kilo Alpha Sierra Echo, that's Aspen, Colorado Airport. We're on the USA East server, so if you'd like to, come and join us here for the stream. Come join us for the stream, stay for whatever, but yeah, we're having a good time. 1480 though, if you want to try though, again, maybe just try hopping on USA East, we can try that. I don't know, maybe we can get it somewhat functional, we'll see what happens, but Flight Magic, thank you for joining in. And like I said, if you'd like to click follow, we'd love to have you here to join us in on any of our other flights. We love to do group flights here. We have a group of people that we call the crew. I'll go ahead and drop that in there really quick. And the crew is a great list of streamers. We all stream sim and hope to get laughs, fun, and knowledge. Please check out and support Complete Freedom. He's a real-world student pilot on his way to achieve his private pilot license, Mr. Pilot 222. He's a professional Airbus streamer, simmer. We got Slayer T, professional CJ4 simmer, also turned Airbus pilot as of recently. Almost feel like he betrayed the nimble fella. We have 14AD. He's a new VATSIM user, always learning as he flies, and a comedian himself. We also have Canesto. Canesto is another wonderful streamer. Folks, we all enjoy having a good time. We all enjoy having fun flying together. That's the purpose of it all. Yeah, so 14, it looks like, from what Slayer's saying, it's possible it'll work, but yeah, try joining the East server real quick and see if we can just get it working again. Yeah, currently we're just waiting for, we're currently waiting for 1480 to get back in here. I'm probably going to go ahead and take off really quick, because I know he's rebooting his computer here. But I can always join him back in on the ground in no time at all. So let me get this airplane started so we can go ahead and give everybody what they're coming here for, an air show, right? Folks, we have the Razer Mamba TE Tournament Edition mouse with a Corsair K95 RGB Platinum, and I also have a Logitech 3D Extreme Pro. Miss 14AD, welcome to the stream. Welcome. We have the rappiest rapper in the world here on the stream right now, Miss 14AD. She's gonna be the next female version of Machine Gun Kelly and Eminem. She's got Dre. She's an actual doctor in real life, but you know what? She's got Beats by Dre, by Dr. Dre, right? She's got him beat by a mile, and that was before Apple bought them out, right? So Beats by Dre kind of sold out a little bit to Apple, but you know what? 14AD, she's the absolute rappiest rapper in the entire stream. Miss 14AD, I was just told if you would be willing to. Canesto made a comment earlier saying he wasn't going affiliate until he heard Miss 14AD drop some bars. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and get that done here on the Quasiguru Twitch channel tonight, right? Let's get that viewer count up. The only way we're going to do that is with Miss 14AD spitting some mad bars on the channel. Beats by 14A Dre, exactly. 14A Dre, Miss 14AD. Has sticky rice, that's right. Slarty, there we go, folks. Let's try to get this going again. Alright, I'm initializing position here again. Just waiting for 14 to come back in here, but I'm pretty sure we can get this airplane probably started off the ground and everything before he gets back in here. But folks, as far as computers go, I will say this. When 14AD first got started streaming, does anyone remember AMD Phenom? Anybody at all? Anybody remember Socket AM2? Yeah, well, 14AD is running Socket AM2, and he just upgraded to a 6-core processor. He upped his FPS by like 10 frames per second doing it too, so he's doing amazing. Miss 14 Dre is the way. Wow, look at that. There we go. Welcome back, Noodle Pro. Glad that you joined in here. Just logged in for time for Tech Talk. There you go. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Noodle Pro. We're currently over in Aspen, beautiful, sunny Aspen, Colorado. I'm pretty sure Slayer T brought his crew over here to see the Sunset Club on a different channel, which is kind of bizarre, but you know what? We'll go ahead and take it. We definitely enjoy having everybody join us on the stream here today. We got our position INET set here on the computer. Gonna go and get some lights configured here real quick. Tell the passengers to buckle up for safety, because if they don't, who's going to? Because I'm not throwing my seatbelt on, not for this flight, even though we're probably going to go inverted and get knocked out. But that's okay, though, because I have all of you to watch that with me. Let's go ahead and let's get started taxiing here. Oh, I should probably turn on the pitot heat. And we'll get all the anti-ice stuff on, too. Parking brakes coming off. All right, here we go. And we got Deer Slayer there waiting in the longitude. Yeah, I read something about the Mars rover landing earlier on Facebook, and I don't know if it's true. I almost don't want to repeat it on stream, but I guess it drew something on the ground, and I think it's kind of funny, but who knows? I mean, how accurate that is, or if that was doctored up a little bit. But yeah, the rover landing just occurred today, folks. So if you haven't yet, you can go ahead and view that. Also, yesterday, there was an accident that occurred with a Boeing 777. There was an uncontrolled engine explosion, uncontained engine explosion that occurred that caused the cowling to completely blow off of the aircraft, land on the ground. It caused some property damage, but no one was hurt, neither on the airplane or on the ground. So, there is a positive with that. One of the cooler things about that, though, is even though, it's never a good thing for, bad things to happen in airplanes, one of the cooler things was the video. You can tell that the engine's definitely unbalanced, but it was running at the time when the video was taken. So you can almost see what looks like a cutout of the engine running. And, you really won't see that anywhere else with the turbine. So it was kind of neat to see that the turbine engine was still running, had no real issues aside from being completely out of balance because of the induction fan slung a blade and blew the cowling off and started a fire. But aside from that, though, you could definitely tell the engine was still running, though. It was so bizarre seeing it like it was, though, in the air. All right, folks, let's go ahead and let's hit that toga button. Let's get this aircraft back off the ground again. Oh, and we got I'm Hearsay is now following the channel. Welcome, I'm Hearsay, to the Quasiguru Twitch channel. Welcome to FS 2020. Welcome to Kilo Alpha Sierra Echo. We're currently in beautiful Aspen, Colorado. One of the most difficult airports in the United States to make a landing at. We went ahead and tapped the brakes and landing gears up. We got positive rate. Gonna put the flaps up now. But yeah, we got Slayer T. He just went ahead and rated us as well. He brought the Sunshine Club over here, probably because the sun's starting to set over here in Aspen, Colorado, folks. Honestly, you can't ask for much better in a simulator when you have scenery that looks so real to life. This is one of the most beautiful places, as far as I'm concerned, in the world. Aspen, Colorado, have a whole bunch of snow on the ground. Folks, I don't know about you, but I live up in the Midwest. I'm personally tired of dealing with snow, but if I see it in the simulator, I'd much rather see it here in the simulator than I want to see it somewhere else. So, but I'm here to say welcome. Glad to have you here. But yeah, everyone, definitely listen to Quasiguru Bot. I'm here to say a warm welcome to the channel. If you'd like to, I'm here to say also feel free to come join us. We're currently at Kilo Alpha Sierra Echo, Aspen, Colorado on USA East, doing a quick fly along, having some fun, enjoying the scenery, while we're just, having fun flying around. Chris L. Cox is now hosting my stream with one viewer. Thanks, Chris Cox, for the host. We always appreciate everything he does, too. Chris Cox makes a whole bunch of emotes, folks. If you haven't already, Complete Freedom dropped all of his emotes into the channel here a little bit earlier. Complete, if you're still in here, go ahead and drop in all those emotes again. Chris makes some wonderful emotes for all Twitch streamers. He also does it while he's streaming on Twitch. So, folks, take a look at Chris L. Cox. He's got great content. He's an amazing graphic design person. He's been doing it for many years at this point, and he honestly just loves the work that he's doing. But yeah, there you go. Complete Freedom's just dropped in all the emotes from Chris Cox. We got the Freedom Wings. We have the heart. We've got the hype parachute, and we have the high airplane. Complete Freedom also dropped in one of Mr. Pilot's emotes too as well. That is the butter landing with the Airbus A320neo. Folks, can't make this stuff up. Chris Cox does wonderful work. He does this basically from scratch. He's amazing at what he does. You can't ask for better content. Folks, if you need to, go take a look at Chris L. Cox on Twitch. Go look up his Discord. If you'd like to even, go ahead and drop his Discord invitation link into here too as well. Chris Cox does amazing works, guys. It's amazing. 14AD just hosted the stream with one viewer. Thank you, 14AD. 14AD, I hope you're coming back into the Discord sometime soon. We need to hear Miss 14AD drop some mad bars, okay?
I am in here, and I'm actually loading in. I'm on East server, right?
Yeah, we're on the East server, exactly. But yeah, do you want to try your controls again on East, or what do you want to do? It's up to you.
I want to try one more time. I'm going to join the same server, and I want you to do the cloud server instead of direct.
Cloud instead of direct? Okay. I can do that.
Yeah, how's that sound?
I can do that. Yeah, give me 1 second here.
Oh, beautiful landing. That's gorgeous.
No, it was not. That was 362 feet per minute. I freaking slammed this thing into the ground.
I'll take it, man. Look at those mountains and those clouds.
Oh, isn't it gorgeous? Though?
Also, look at that toga.
Oh, crap. I still got my toga on. No wonder why I couldn't land smoothly. That's it. That's exactly what the problem was, guys.
Your toga thing is still going.
Yeah, my toga was the problem the whole time. Okay,
oh, I see. I see what it is.
So, yeah, come back to the same parking spot. I'm going to go and reset right there. Well, actually, I don't know. What parking space was I at? I just jumped out completely. Guys, I messed up. I'm so sorry. Don't leave the stream yet. Don't do it. Please don't leave, guys. You'll make me cry. Don't make me cry. Miss 1480 is going to drop some mad bars for us to prevent me from crying. I'm pretty sure she wants to do that just to be nice. Okay, folks, we're going to go to ramp 54, okay? Go to ramp 54. We're going to
54.
Yeah, ramp 54. Okay, I'm going to click fly. We're going to wait to load in here again. Yeah, I'm here to say you'd be shocked. It doesn't take much to get me crying. It really doesn't. But we do have 14AD with us, and 14AD has an amazing wife, Miss 14AD. She knows how to drop some mad rap bars. She's a doctor in real life. She's got Dr. Dre beat by Miles, and that was before Dr. Dre had Beats by Dre, and then they got transferred and sold over to Apple when they basically sold out and became a crap company. But we got Miss 1480 also in the stream too. She's been listening in. She's hopefully going to drop some mad bars. She's probably writing down a whole bunch of stuff right now. Oh, is she really? Is she good? I'm glad she is. Because I'm glad. Let's make her more mad, right? Was it because I called her a female version of Machine Gun Kelly, you think? Probably, right? Yeah.
Probably, but that's how you get the good content out of her,
Exactly.
She gets mad.
Yep.
She lets loose.
Yep. It's kind of like cutting loose, like Footloose, right? You remember that?
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. Cut loose, like Footloose.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, folks, welcome to the stream.
Yeah,
Kevin Bacon. You know what? Bacon sounds really good right now.
Ooh.
Does ooh, guys. Ooh, crap. I may have. I'm gonna have to go find some bacon somewhere. So the arrival airport, I'm here to say we're just doing some basic VFR flight, but come over to Kilo Alpha Sierra Echo on the USAE server.
Okay, I'm cold and dark, ready to go.
You're cold and dark and ready to go?
Yes, I am.
Most of the time, people don't want to be cold and dark if they're ready to go. You generally want to have the engines going already, right? No?
Oh, good point.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think we're ready to go yet. All right, let me go ahead. Let's try to get shared cockpit going again. I'm going to go ahead and start this bad boy up again. Let's do cloud host. I don't know how I'm going to feel about this. Let's go with start server, connection rate, timeout 30, update rate 30. Client reason cannot connect to host.
Dang it.
All right, I'm going to do direct again. Let's do direct because now that we're on the same server, maybe there was a desync happening that was causing it to crash. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah, it seems like maybe there's an issue on your control side, so direct sounds better. I'm ready to connect whenever you are.
Yeah, I was direct before anyway. I'm waiting for the server to start. Give it a minute here.
Okay.
But folks, we have the comedian himself, 1480 in here. He's very good at taking off on taxiways. He got clearance on VATSIM once to do it. Shockingly, the controller was very patient with him.
They were.
They even informed him he took off on a taxiway and then just said, you can go and continue on climbing. Dear Slayer, we'll probably go... Oh gosh, the initial plan was to go till about 8 Central, but that's only an hour away from now. We'll probably go a little bit longer than that, especially now that we have 1480 in here, because we might end up at some point doing VATSIM, maybe a little short flight, because I believe Meridas is online too, so she also does ATC on VATSIM. She does ATC on VATSIM in Detroit, so we could always head over there and have some fun with her. She's a really nice lady, folks. If you haven't already, make sure you go check her out as well. Dear Slayer, thank you so much for joining in as much as you have. Hopefully you'll be back in before we do that. If not, just give a shout out here, because I'm definitely willing to keep this a GA flight for today. I know a lot of people prefer the GA stuff. A lot of people don't want to do, deal with VATSIM or Pilot Edge, and I get it. That's totally fine. But let's make this a stream for the viewers, because that's basically what we're here for right now. We're trying to stream for the viewers. All right, so we're cold and dark. All right, the server is started.
Okay, joining now.
Right, I'm waiting here, waiting. Okay, all right,
Join.
you're joined. Now let's try this really quick. I'm going to give you control. You have control.
Okay. I have control. No, it crashed again. Dang it. It's broken.
Your airplane started levitating above mine. So maybe it's just your controls is broken then. But I'll tell you what, you might as well just... Go ahead.
What's strange is that I tested this with Kinesto, same version, 2 days ago. So it might just be like, I don't know what it is with our connection. You have crash damage off and everything?
No, I didn't have crash damage off that time. Yeah.
Could be that.
Yeah, we need an intro wrap for 14AD. Yeah, Dear Slayer, I don't know exactly what just happened there. Literally, the second his computer crashed, all of a sudden, I went from 0 to 60 real quick.
Yeah, maybe it's the crash damage.
Well, I have crash damage on though.
Right. I think that needs to be off, is what Dr. Slayer T told me.
Dr. Slayer T? No. The only doctor in here is Miss 14AD. And she's the only doctor rapper in here too, folks. Exactly. Miss 14AD, she's writing up those bars. She's about ready to spit wild bars here on the Quasiguru Twitch channel. This is almost an exclusive, folks. Almost an exclusive. But she's going to be here. She's going to be doing it for the second time today here on the Quasiguru Twitch channel. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do this then really quick. If your controls is having all these issues, how about we just have a fly along?
Sounds great.
Let's just do that, and we'll wait for your controls to fix their crap, and that way we can just have fun flying.
I love it.
Look, Slayer T, I'm going to tell you this right now. Right? I know you're saying it's broke, but not that broke. Look, I'll tell you what, the last time I looked at my bank account, I knew I was broke. I don't need your controls to tell me I'm broke too, okay?
Slayer, I don't know what dossier means, but it's a fancy word, and I like it.
Dossier. 14 Dre has a doctorate, just say it. That is true. Ooh. That is true. Well, that's crap. Here I am trying to set up my MCDU and I'm having issues. Of course, you know that's what always happens, right? But that's part of the reason why we do what we do. We do it to hopefully, you know, improve stuff, and I can't even remember what I'm doing now, so I'll get back with myself in a minute. There we go. Position INET. Huh. This is bizarre. There we go. Now it's working. Okay. Well, you know, that always happens, Slayer T2, you know, when you're trained in the way of your controls, because you got to relearn how to do everything because of your controls, because it doesn't want to function all the time. You know, honestly, I hope at some point Microsoft does implement something different to make things a little bit more steady.
Quasi, now that I think about it.
Okay.
When I was doing CJ4 with Kinesto share controls on the like when we were still at the gate and everything, his controls showed he was going like 60 miles an hour, and so we waited until we were up into cruise before switching off controls. So maybe that would help. Like maybe you should pilot it up until we're cruising. Okay,
let's do it then. Uh-oh, Miss 14 AD, Complete Freedom, we're getting her hyped up big time.
Yeah.
She's written an entire rap, folks. She wrote an entire rap to be exposed
4 pages
on the
A4.
Wait, 4 pages?
It's lengthy. It's involved.
You know what? Maybe it should be 14 pages because, you know, Miss 14 AD, right?
I keep whenever you tell jokes, I keep turning around and pointing at Mrs. 14, but she's a little bit behind on the audio, so she's like, "What?"
Well, you know,
she hears it.
And that's the reason why you almost have to listen to the Discord, because audio is so delayed on Twitch. You know, and it's funny too because, you know, sometimes you'll like see a really big shock from a flight sim streamer when something happens, like, you know, Kinesto pulls Mach 6 with an A320 passing by you, and you say, "Oh my gosh, what just happened?" And then all of a sudden, you know, you pop up like 6 seconds later, right? Say, "What just happened?" So, you know, there's always that. But yeah, I'm excited for Miss 1480 dropping some bars too here too. So yeah, I'm excited. But yeah, if you want to hop back in here real quick, I'll go ahead and go back to Cold and Dark.
Okay. Yeah, I'm loading up right now. Give me like 2-3 minutes.
All right, I'm shutting down again. Here we go. But yeah, we got that hype parachute being dropped in by Complete Freedom, folks. If you haven't yet already, go take a look at Complete Freedom. Student pilot in real life, guys. He's just starting his own YouTube channel, too. He just did a recent video as well. His recent video has some really excellent B-roll. He's doing things that, you know, most people would never try to do even. You know, being brand new and doing video editing, I'm really impressed with how well he's doing. Folks, he's going to be the next Stevo Knievo. He'll be the next Baron pilot. Guys, he'll be the next Premier One driver on YouTube, but he's going to do it from the position of being a student pilot going for his PPL. He just flew the other day. He's working on getting into a solo flight here soon. Had some pretty high winds, but he's doing great. He's definitely learning along the way. We're enjoying our time together as a flight sim community even. But yeah, Complete Freedom's absolutely wonderful. 14, are you in here yet?
Not yet, but I just got to the main menu, so just 1 second.
All right, sounds good. All right, folks, go ahead.
But you should turn off your crash damage if you haven't.
Let me do that. All right, we're turning off crash damage, folks, because for some odd reason I went 0 to 60 when he crashed out. So we'll try this. Developer mode is now on. We'll apply that. Go back out. And crashes are disabled. Okay. All right. Folks, today music is brought to you by Streambeats. Harris Heller does a lot of writing. And he's done a lot of this writing so people on Twitch or any other streaming platform have the ability to play music for free without getting possible DMCA strikes. Folks, the recording industry of America is very, very harsh on streamers now. They're very harsh on YouTube people. So make sure that when you are getting content for your streams that you're getting it from a DMCA-free source so you don't have any issues going down the road. But yeah, Complete Freedom, I'm grateful. I'm definitely grateful for having you here. You're doing an amazing job, and I think, us as a sim community, we're just all growing together with each other. Let me know when you're ready, 14.
Okay, same runway?
Well,
spot
5-4, yeah.
Yeah, 5-4. Okay, coming in.
Whoops, I just closed out FS 2020. I just did an alt F4. That was a mistake. It won't take me very long to load, though. So, don't worry. It'll be pretty quick for me.
I'll meet you there. And live weather, live time, we're doing East USA.
Yep, East USA. And keep in mind, though, us having multiplayer enabled too might be part of the issue, right?
Yes, it could.
Hey, folks, I will be right back here shortly. Miss 1480 just got a subscription from Complete Freedom. Thank you so much, Complete Freedom, for gifting the tier 1 sub to Miss 1480. Miss 1480 is getting that subscription just in time to spit out her bars. She's ready to go. She's got stuff written down. We got the get in there being shouted out by 14AD. Thanks for the nice wallpaper there. I'm here to say, I had to get a picture of it. I'm in love with my CJ4. I really am. I'm in love with my CJ4. Like to fly it as high as it goes. Okay, no, guys, no. You're not going to get me spitting any more bars, I promise. But now, Miss 14AD, you have the ability to spam the Quasiguru intercept emote. Oh, so we got Canesto now on the lurk. So, I think I'm going to do something similar to what Slayer did real quick. I'm going to go and put that into the bot here so that you can drop in an exclamation mark lurk into the stream. So we can, have everyone know that, it's okay to lurk. There's nothing wrong with lurking. And, if you got to go to real life for a minute, we're okay with real life. Real life, there is nothing wrong with it. We know that, real life happens. Real life exists. There are sometimes things more important than FS 2020. We get it. We understand it. We would much rather, you do what you need to get done. If you got to go to martial arts, you got to go to martial arts. If you got to eat a pizza that got delivered, you got to eat a pizza. Folks, I'm probably going to be getting a pizza myself here soon because I'm hungry. But let's be honest, I'm hungry all the time. Who's not, right? That's just me.
Amen. Now I want bacon and pizza.
Bacon and pizza at the same time?
I mean, that's a lot.
Ooh, how about like chicken bacon ranch pizza?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, see, that's amazing.
I am so down for that.
Uh-oh. Complete Freedom just said, I'm in love with my CJ4 to the tune of I'm in love with a stripper. Uh-oh. Maybe that's what I gotta do. So, I know he said that, the follower one, I need to make a sound bite, saying, you're being intercepted, right? But, subscribers, though. Uh-oh. I might just have to do that, Complete Freedom. You're giving me ideas. But, I'm almost as shy as Miss 14 is to drop these bars here. I'm still waiting for her to drop those bars. Okay, so I'm here to say, so I used to drive a semi-truck for a bit for a living. So I've been around most of the United States. I think the only state I haven't been to in a semi was Maine. But to be fair, aside from seafood, is there really anything to see in Maine? I can get seafood anywhere else on the coast. So I guess Maine really isn't my, how should I say it? Maine's not my focus. I would much rather, be somewhere else. But yeah, Colorado, though, I've been all over Colorado. You want a soundbite from me saying complete freedom, you're being intercepted? Yes, I'll have to do that. I'll definitely get you a soundbite from me for that. All right, folks, I'm going to load back into case here, and we're going to go to ramp spot 54. All right, live weather's loaded. I'm going to click fly. Let's get back in here so we can get back in joining 14 AD here. All right, folks, we're loading back in here in the FS 2020 at Kilo Alpha Sierra Echo USA East. If you haven't already, folks, you can feel free to come join us. 14AD and I are trying to get a hilarious comedy ensuing here by trying to get the CJ4 loaded up in FS 2020. I'm going to go ahead and start the server here, 14, okay? I'm starting the server right now.
I am cold and dark and not ready to go.
Okay, well that's fine. Just take your time. We'll have it going in here in a minute. Oh wait, I see what you did there just now.
Hey.
Oh, look at that. You got me this time. You got me. All right, we got the server started again. Let's try this again.
Okay, joining.
Battery mastered on.
I hear it. Yep. Lights on. Oh, it's beautiful. It's looking real good.
All right, we're coming up here shortly. All right, we got overhead lights. We're good here now. We're just trying to get the engine started up here as fast as I can. No checklist needed. Because we gotta see if this is gonna work even.
Yeah, when you have a second, let me try pressing one of the buttons on the FMC or something and see if you can see it. Wow, you're so fast.
Yeah, well, I'm just, I'm so used to flying this airplane, I just start clicking buttons really fast. Go ahead, try the FMC.
Yeah, you're a pro. Okay, I'm gonna try to change it to the flight plan page now.
We're all good, I see it.
Nice.
Landing gear?
Yeah.
Alright, folks, hopefully we don't die. If we do die, I just want to let everyone know that I left Mr. Pilot 222 in complete freedom with all of my stuff. 14AD, if you die and your wife does not wrap before you die, I just want to let you know that it was great having you as my first officer.
Don't you worry, because she'll wrap before and after my death. She'll wrap for my death.
Honestly, that doesn't shock me completely.
In our will, she actually is by law required to wrap my eulogy.
Oh, really? Okay, that's interesting. See, now, I've heard of some crazy stuff before, but, I'm glad that, she's got that figured out at least. Okay, so that's something I don't understand about Aspen, and maybe someone can give me some insight. But this airport specifically, and I don't know if it's just issues with scenery in the simulator, but it looks like there's, like, orbs floating up in the air. Has anyone else noticed that before here at Aspen? Okay, so are you taxiing with me here at like 31 knots? 14? Did I lose you?
Yes, I am.
Good. I just want to make sure I didn't lose you.
No, sorry about that.
Okay, so we still have 14AD with us. We haven't died yet. We probably will shortly, but That's okay. We'll figure it out, folks. We're taxiing right now, doing a high-speed taxi. Got that approved by Quasiguru from the voice inside my head. But, that's okay, though. That's okay. I heard the voice, and I heard Quasiguru inside my head say, high-speed taxi approved for 7-3 Hotel Papa. All right, let's go ahead and get this plane configured here for takeoff. Gonna go ahead and hit the toga button here in a second, make sure that we've got toga configured, and we'll see if we can get this bird up in the air. Well, complete. We have 14 AD here. We're doing shared cockpit right now. He's currently my first officer. We're trying to see if we can get shared cockpit working correctly. Toga engaged. Oh, crap, you're right. I gotta turn around, guys. I gotta turn around. Complete's got a good point here. We gotta turn around. We are taking off from the wrong runway. Yeah, we're taking off from the wrong runway. 14 AD, are you still with me?
I am. It was a nice fake you did there. Faking out the ATC.
Yeah, I for a second legitimately thought that we knew what we were doing. But since we got you in the right seat today, we definitely don't know what we're doing. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. We're gonna act like we know what we're doing, though. All right, we are currently lined up for takeoff, guys, on runway 33. I know you don't see white striped lines here, but they do exist. Maybe 200 feet to our left. But they do exist. They do exist. So we are currently on runway 33. We're ready for takeoff. I'm going to go ahead and just make sure that our engines will stabilize here. We're going to raise throttle to about 40% power. And we've got engines both stabilized. And here we go. We're going to go ahead and roll power to takeoff thrust. All right, engines are stabilized. Takeoff thrust set. Here we go.
Nice.
Here we go. We're getting ready for takeoff, folks. All right, here we go. We're on the rollout here. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, we're about V1 and rotate.
Rotate.
Here we go. We're
Nice.
coming up. We're coming up. All right. Positive rate. Gear up. Gear's coming up. And we'll climb out a little bit here to get the flaps up.
Check.
And flaps are coming up. All right, here we go, folks. We are officially airborne in Aspen with 14 AD currently seated as our first officer in this flight. Folks, if you haven't yet, take a look at 14 AD. He's definitely a comedian. He enjoys having a good time. He's learned a lot about the CJ4 from me as well as other people. The CJ4, as far as I'm concerned, is the best aircraft in FS 2020. If you agree, don't forget to drop a follow, and if you'd like to, feel free to subscribe as well, so you don't miss any time before we depart here on the Quasiguru Twitch channel. We're currently climbing out, though, here in Aspen, Colorado. 14, do you see a problem here?
The only problem that I see here is that my beautiful wife isn't rapping.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to tell you, if you look at the stream carefully, it looks like we have our speed brakes deployed. I'm blaming you for that.
Oops. Okay.
Yeah, I'm blaming you for that, even though I was the one that probably did it. So
I'll take the fall for that one.
Good. I'm glad, and you should. You should always take the fall for your captain.
That's right. Here, did you just retract them? Okay.
I did.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did.
Wait. Gears going down. Gears going down.
Yeah, I know. That was you too. That was you too.
I'm so sorry, Captain. I'm so sorry.
that, or maybe what it really was is maybe on my flight control, I've got those buttons right next to each other, and maybe just maybe I might have fat fingered or thumbed them both at the same time. There's always that possibility. Yeah, no, there's no
that
possibility. Yeah, you know, Miss 1480, you don't need to worry about being razzed, okay, to fly properly. The only thing you need to worry about is getting in here and dropping those mad bars, because Complete
Right?
Freedom and I are about ready to start crying again.
I think she's ready.
Is she
Whenever you
ready?
are,
Is she is
she's
she
got those
ready?
rhymes set.
All
Yeah.
right, all
If you
right.
guys are
Well,
ready to cry,
okay, let's go, folks. Let's go. We got Miss 14 AD up at the stand, ready to drop that beat on the podium. We got Miss 14 AD. Let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, we actually do have multiplayer turned on. I'm here to say. I don't know. Are you on USA East? Maybe try popping over to USA West really quick. Go to USA West and switch back over to USA East. That happens a lot here on FS 2020 where people suddenly don't show up, or it could be an issue with your controls right now causing the issue. But I believe when I logged in on this session, I had it on, so it could be very well me too. But since we're on your controls, I'm not going to drop out of it just yet. But let's hear Miss 1480 drop those bars really quick, okay?
I'll sing it.
We got Quasi on the runway, she gonna come slay. There's no escape, you know. Quasiguru will sock it to you as she flies through, intercept you. She may be talking about pizza and what to eat up, but she'll defeat ya. She's coming in like Die Hard. The sky is her yard. You'll get a red card. Her feet are loose, but her controls are tight. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Dang.
It's 14 AD.
Look at that. She just dropped that. Someone clip that really quick. We are going to go ahead and submit that to our local record label. Chris Cox dropping that fire music beat. Thank you so much. Thanks, Miss 14AD. Thanks for showing up Dr. Dre again, because we all know Dr. Dre is not really a doctor, but only in music, right? But we got Miss 1480. She just dropped that beat. That was amazing, folks. Make sure you drop that clip in here real quick. Drop that clip in. Let's get that clip done. We're going to go ahead and submit that to our local record label, and we're going to definitely start to see some more for that. But thank you, Miss 1480. Thank you for giving that here on the Quasiguru Twitch channel.
She dropped the mic so hard that I have to use my headphone built-in mic now.
Oh, that's no good. Okay. All right, are you ready for this? Do you want to try it real quick? Do you want to see what happens? All right, Here we go. I'm going to give you control, and I pray that we do not die. Hold on, let me go and trim out a little bit here. I'm going to trim out. I'm going to slow down some. All right, that's fairly level flight, let's call it. Hold on, I'm going to go and pass over controls right now, giving you control in your controls.
I have control. I am stable. Yeah. Nice.
Very cool, folks. 1480 just took over the Cessna Citation CJ4. I do want to thank you all tonight for joining in on the Quasiguru Twitch channel. Unfortunately, at this point, though, we are probably going to die because 1480 is not paying attention to speed. First officer, what are you doing?
Whoops.
You better speed that thing back up.
Sorry
There we
about-
go. There we go. I just saw the engine
Sorry
start to
about that.
spike up. Nice. Very nice. We're doing amazing now. Excellent. Look at this, guys. We are having stable flight here on Your Controls version 252. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, you know, we title the stream the way we title it for a reason, right? You know, run what you brung, shared cockpit with 14AD. Glad 14 made it to the stream tonight. We weren't sure if he was going to, we weren't 100% sure if he was going to make it, you know, in time, but I know he sent me a message earlier saying, you know, he'd probably be about 30 minutes late. He was right, but you know what? He showed up. He's here. He's currently flying our Cessna Citation CJ4. 14AD, I have an idea. How about you try to see how you do on landing with this?
Oh boy. Where are we talking?
The airport behind us, but you're gonna have to slow down pretty significant before you start that bank.
Are you talking about Aspen?
Yeah, it's right behind us.
Oh boy. All right, let's do it.
Luckily, I have crashes disabled. You should too.
I do, but I'm rocking around up here. Are you?
Well, yeah, it's you don't know we're like rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday, yeah.
I thought Christmas was over.
We got Canesto creating multiple clips here. Yeah, there you go, Canesta. Now you got to go affiliate because you did make the comment earlier. And don't lie, because guess what? I can go back and highlight this stream after we end. So that is official, folks. We have Canesto that will probably be going affiliate now because Miss 1480 dropped those bars.
Yep. We signed a legal document. He
Legally
has to.
binding contract, that's right.
That's right.
I'll tell you what. You know how to slow the airplane down by climbing, that's for sure.
Am I climbing?
We were at like 6,000 feet a minute for a moment there.
Oops, 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 oops.
But don't worry, take your time. Don't get too violent with the aircraft. I'd cut your throttles back to idle for a minute just to slow it down some.
All right, I got it.
All right, folks, here we are. I'm working on giving a type rating to 14AD. The last flight, I was able to pass him off for ATC knowledge. He's doing good there, but we're currently working on the type rating to come in here into Aspen.
No guarantees.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to make sure that this is completely unrestricted. This is all 14AD flying right now, so 14, as you can see on the stream right now, I am currently sitting in the passenger compartment, so don't kill me, please.
Again, no guarantees.
I'll tell you what, folks, the Cessna Citation CJ4, the passenger compartment has much more comfortable seats right now, and I only have one seatbelt instead of the 4-point harness, so I'm grateful to have that right now. Oh God, what are we doing? Oh no.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, I'm having a bit of a panic attack back here. Slow down.
I'm trying.
Do you not hear that speed tape ripping right now? I'm hearing speed tape rip.
It's deafening.
It is a little bit deafening, isn't it?
No, I'm trying. Can I loop around here? Oh wait, no, I'm slowing down. Sorry about that.
Oh no, you're totally fine. Just keep it going. We got 14AD flying the Quasiguru interceptor. He forgot to turn on the red and blue lights though for this landing, but we're gonna see if he can make it. I'm not sure if he's gonna do a go around or what the current plan is. He forgot to brief me though on this flight, so I don't know. He was a little bit concerned when I stood up and I walked back to the passenger compartment, but I said, in order to make this feel realistic, I want to see what it's like as a passenger. So, I know as a captain, I should be type rating him from the captain's seat, but yeah, I'm just gonna sit back here for now. We're gonna enjoy the flight.
So I can send this in if you want me to, but I can also go around. Your call, Captain.
You go ahead and do whatever you would like to. If you'd like to go
I'm gonna
around,
send it.
you go around. If you want to send it like I do, send it like I do.
I'm sending it.
He's
It's the only
sending
way
it,
I know
folks.
how.
He's sending it. Oh no, Canesto broke his 727, so he needs to fix it now. Canesto, I will say some prayers for your 727, and hopefully it'll get fixed here shortly.
Now, is
Oh,
this a
boy.
good approach speed? I feel like this is a little hot.
I have no idea how fast you're going. I'm sitting in the freaking cabin, remember?
Oh, right. Pretty hot.
How fast are you going?
Hold. 150.
Oh, 150 is not too bad, as long as you get it slowed up to about 120, 115 before we touch down.
I can do that.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, if you're half on fuel, I'd say maybe 110 for approach, and then your ref will
Doable.
be about 105, 100. Oh boy.
All right.
Oh
We
boy,
got it.
guys. I've never done this before. I have never sat in the passenger seat of the CJ4.
Not my best landing, but we're down.
Folks, we just had butter. Butter.
Verified butter?
That was verified butter. That's like butter that... Oh, hold on. I got to drop an emote here really quick to show how good... Yeah, that's right, Canesto. That was like butter. And you actually stopped us pretty... Okay, so...
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know this real quick, okay? So, anytime you land on a runway, just an FYI, Oh, wait. You did go past the threshold. Never mind. I take it all back. You did just fine. Folks, we just had a butter landing from 14 AD. We just had Miss 14 AD drop some bars on the Quasiguru Twitch channel. That's something that never seems to happen anymore. I'm so glad that, she spent some time. She wrote out some lyrics. She dropped them bars for everybody to hear. She did a... Let's be honest, folks. It should be Miss Dr. 14 AD. That's what we got here. We got Miss Dr. 14 AD in the channel. 14 AD just placed the plane on the ground very smoothly. All right, 14, let's go ahead and let's do a takeoff here.
Okay. Back to the departing runway?
Well, I think we're on the departing runway, right?
No, I'm on a taxiway.
No, this is the departing runway.
Yep, we're on a runway right now.
Exactly.
Check.
Exactly. So let's
Check.
so go ahead and hit that toga. I'll hit the toga over here too. Toga, toga, toga.
No. I'm intrigued.
Wow, that was a pretty good takeoff, though. Albeit, we probably have a few $1 million in damage, but you did just fine. The plane, for some odd reason, is flying right now.
Worth it.
Miss 14 AD, you can't take the hat off completely, right? Because, I can't rap like that, right? So, I got complete freedom wanting me to write, I'm in love with my CJ4 to the tune of I'm in love with the stripper, right? So, I'll tell you what, this channel is definitely getting more spicy as we go.
Now, be honest with me. Did we just take off on a taxiway again? Were you tricking me? Felt like a taxiway.
Well, First Officer 14 AD, I thought taxiways in your mind were runways.
They are, but apparently other people don't agree with that concept.
Oh, but you did just fine. Fine. All right, so let's go ahead and turn around again, and let's try landing at the airport again.
Oh, you're really putting me through the ringer here.
Oh yeah, I have to, absolutely. Let's go ahead and drop in that METAR really quick here for let's go and drop in the METAR here for Kilo Alpha Sierra Echo. And we've got METAR showing winds 140 at 04, so we have a little bit of a crosswind, not too much.
I'll take it.
This is looking really good so far. I could almost go take a nap and just not be worried about you flying the aircraft. A nap on my own stream. Complete Freedom, welcome back. Glad to have you back in here. And we're about to have another landing come from 14 AD here coming down into Aspen. I'll tell you, I'm here to say this is, as far as I'm concerned, probably the best aircraft in FS 2020. It really is. Especially working title mod. Go grab it if you haven't already. Working title mod version 10.2. The aircraft has working VNAV. It's one of the only aircraft I feel like I can fly on VATSIM successfully that doesn't have an issue with following lines. So, I'm here to say it's actually pretty wonderful. It's a very functional aircraft. Let's see here. Let's see if I can catch 14 AD off guard.
What's that noise?
I don't know. I don't know what the noise is. I have no idea.
It doesn't sound good.
How long do you think it's going to take 14 AD to notice what just happened, guys?
Hey, I heard you on the stream. I don't know what it is.
Well, maybe if you're paying attention to the stream.
I'm trying to land this dang plane.
I'm really curious if Sim Toolkit Pro is going to pick up the landing considering he's the one flying. I'm kind of interested in this though. We'll see what happens. Ah, yes. You know, the hijinks that come from your captain. Oh, and he's noticing what's happening now. Huh, look at that.
Ah, I'm on to you.
Could it be that I'm showing... Oh, look at that.
Stop it. Stop that.
Here I am turning the spoilers on, and he's turning them back on. We got Miss 1480 that just dropped in a predict minus 220. Complete freedom, why are you sad? Tell us why you're sad. Oh, whoops, that was the wrong one. Hold on a second here. I'm gonna... Yep, there you go. There you go, right there.
I got it. That's the thing.
All right, this is looking so good. This is looking really good so far. Let's get an underbelly shot of this landing. Miss 1480, you know what that means. That means you gotta write up some more bars here for complete freedom so that he can definitely hear it happen live on the Quasiguru Twitch channel.
A little wide.
That wasn't too bad though. And honestly, your bounce wasn't that bad either. That was actually pretty clean. Okay, go ahead and take back off.
Right here?
Yeah, take back off right here.
Roger that.
Thanks, I'm here, so I appreciate that. You know, Miss 1480, though, I will say this. It was really impressive to hear what you just did. You know, I'm not very creative as an individual, so, like, I couldn't write a rap like that. Like, that was impressive. That was amazing. You did great at that. So, congratulations, you know. I know you've done it before, you know, on 14's channel, and it's pretty amazing to hear other people join in and start rapping like that. Like, I mean, that's amazing. It really is. You did freaking fantastic. Give yourself more credit than what you're giving yourself, because you know what? I'll tell you what, sometimes the nerves, yeah, you know, get you and stuff, and don't get me wrong, I've got anxiety, and for me, that would probably get my anxiety going a little bit, but I'll tell you what, you did an amazing job, Miss 14AD. I was really impressed with the content there. That was pretty amazing. In fact, I'm pretty sure what we need to do is Miss 14AD, she needs to stream on Twitch her rapping. That's what she needs to do.
Oh, she's been on for years.
Oh, has she? Yeah.
No.
But yeah, that was really amazing, though. I mean, I'm definitely grateful to have everyone here that joined us tonight. 14D, yeah. Thanks for being first officer tonight. This is an amazing flight. But I would like to try something real quick, if that's okay with you.
Absolutely.
Let's go ahead and exit out really quick. Go back to the main menu. I'm going to make sure multiplayer's on, because we have other people in here that have been wanting to fly along. We'll jump back in here and see if your controls is still working. For some odd reason, I think my multiplayer went down. I know, you know, I was hearing other people saying, you know, what happened. But I'll go ahead. I'm going to jump back here into the world map. We're going to go back to the same spot. So, case, spot 54. I'm going to go ahead and shut the server down real quick. We'll restart it once you're back in. We'll just make sure everything's copacetic so that we have everyone that's in here able to see us and flying along with us. So I have multiplayer set to all players. Air traffic's off. Weather is live. Click escape. Go fly.
Weather and time to live, right?
Yeah, weather and time are both live right now.
Okay.
I'm going to wait to start the server just to see if maybe the server is knocking everything offline. Because I already had all players set, so I don't know exactly what happened here, but hopefully we can see some people now.
Which ramp? 57?
54.
54.
Does anybody else see me on the ground right here now? Right here at case right now, because I'm not seeing anybody, and I don't even have your controls running right now. There we go. I'm starting to see people. I see Keaton on the ground. I see I'm here, say up in the air too. So yeah, we're back here now again. So let me know when you're back in 14.
Okay. I actually just loaded in right now.
All right, give me a minute. I'm starting the server. I'll let you know when it's up.
Okay.
No problem. But yeah, Miss 1480, thank you so much for that. It's really awe-inspiring seeing other people be able to do stuff like that. You know, having 14AD play beatbox. Like, I mean, who would have known, right? That he could do it. I mean, he was playing beatbox just as well as that one guy in Beverly Hills Cop.
I've been practicing my whole life for this moment.
Have you really? Yeah, you know, and I knew that. I knew you
I
were.
believe that.
Yeah, and Canesto even agrees right now. We got Canesto back in here, lurking at martial arts, also in the Discord.
Yeah, shouldn't you be karate chopping some stuff, man?
I'm done, but
You chopped it all?
maybe,
Everything's chopped? All chopped?
maybe.
Well done. Good chopping.
The server is up officially.
Okay, joining now. Otherwise denied. 1 second. Okay.
There we
I'm
go.
in.
I see you in. Okay, great. Let's give this a shot now. Now that we're back in, we've actually got multiplayer going again. Everything seems to be working. I'm going to do a really quick, fast, cold, and dark on this.
Do it. You want me to read out the checklist as fast as I can?
Might actually be kind of comical. Let's do it.
Battery switch, emergency light switch, sand flight, light switch. Oh, I can't do it. Avionics switch, parking brake, wheel checks. Wait, chocks? Wheel chocks. Cabin door, passenger. No, I can't do it.
Wait. Are the Chucks Converse?
That's the only type of Converse I've ever seen on a plane before, so I assume.
Folks, we have Chuck Taylors for
Custom
our
made.
for our landing gear tires. Our landing gear tires are Chuck Taylors, folks. So first time you'll ever see it on an airplane, but we have Chuck Taylors on our airplane.
Nice.
Right, everything's going. I'm just waiting for the engines to finish firing up. You know, and I believe that Miss 1480, he probably did say someday this will be useful on Twitch before it even existed. You know, he was probably one of those people that read the minds of what would happen with companies like Amazon and Google. And he was like, yeah, someday there's going to be this streaming platform called Twitch. And someday there's going to be this streamer called Quasiguru that's going to require a beatbox for my wife to drop a beat on.
And everybody laughed at me. They laughed and laughed and laughed.
But see, that's where you're wrong. Nobody laughed. Everyone was excited. And I'm not saying they were mostly excited for you. They were probably mostly excited for Miss 1480 because that rap was sick. All right, I'm completely up. You ready to go?
Yeah, I'm looking good. I see you moving the rudders and everything.
All right, excellent. Let's get this plane turned around
Beautiful.
here.
That's the fastest CJ4 startup I've ever seen.
Well, you do got to understand. So, I stole this aircraft out of Atlanta Hartsfield, and so I've been practicing for weeks and weeks and weeks, right? And I've been, playing a lot of FS 2020, and what happened was I was in Atlanta Hartsfield. I was on a Delta flight, and I saw this candy red Cessna Citation CJ4, November 7-3 Hotel Papa, sitting on the ramp. And I said to myself, okay, I gotta have it, right? And so I was like, I gotta go back to Flight Sim 2020 knowledge and use working title mod to my advantage here. And so I did. And believe me, that's the reason why I know how to flip those switches so fast, because the police were coming down, they had their lights and sirens on, and I was like, oh crap, I gotta go. And so I did it. I really quickly hopped in the airplane, and I was like, okay, it's time to get this plane rolling. So, we did, and we're going now. I can actually see everybody here in the stream again. We got Keaton, we got I'm Hearsay, and we are ready for takeoff, folks. We are lined up on the runway. As like 14AD likes to call it. We've got Toga engaged. Toga is ready to go. We're going to go ahead and make sure that our engines come up equally here. Got no surge. Engines are now stabilized. We're going to roll over to takeoff thrust. Takeoff thrust is set. And here we go, folks. Here we go. We're about to start the takeoff roll.
All right. Now I'm certain that I took off on the taxiway earlier, and I'm certain it was a joke. You got me. Come on.
Oh, no, we were lined up on the runway. You remember? We were lined up.
You're confusing me now. Come on.
Oh, no, not. There's no way I could be confusing you. Here we go. All right, folks. All right, we're getting speed V1 and rotate. And we're back up in the air. We got positive rate. We're going to put the gear up. Positive rate gear up.
Check.
Well, you know what? That's the thing. You got to razz your first officer. If you don't razz your first officer, who's going to, right? So, but we got 14AD, another wonderful streamer in here. We got Complete Freedom in here. He also streams as well. We got Miss 14AD, the doctor that beats Dr. Dre by a mile. We got her in the stream too. She went ahead and dropped a rap. Make sure you drop that clip in there so that everyone can see it. Cheers to everyone. We're having a good flight here. We got flaps up. We are currently flying again. We're going to go ahead and do a low pass over the runway. We're going to make sure that runway looks free and clear so that, 14AD can safely, hopefully, make this next flight here, because I don't know what we're going to do here in a minute. But, folks, we're currently in the air. We got multiplayer enabled. We're doing everything wrong that we shouldn't be doing for your controls, and it looks like everything is functional right now. So, yeah, teamwork, people. That's right, teamwork. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to buzz I'm Hearsay before his takeoff, hopefully. I got to speed up so we can go ahead and buzz him. We're going for I'm Hearsay. I got lock. I got missile lock. All right, Fox 1. Quasiguru coming in for the fire. All right, here we go. We're breaking the speed tape like normal. This is a Quasiguru. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, I'm Hearsay. Here we go. Uh-oh. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Okay, here we go. There we go, folks. There we go. All right, you ready for control?
No.
You ready for control?
No.
All right, here you go. Here you go.
No,
1480, you've got control.
God, I'm crashed.
You just crashed out?
Yeah, it's too extreme. I got the desktop. Wow.
Oh yeah, we got so Sticky happy. Rice too. Sticky Rice 1982. He also streams as well, folks. Go take a look at Sticky Rice as well. I need to go ahead and stop the server here really quick because I think oh crap. Okay, so here's the thing. We just learned that it is way too extreme for 14AD's computer to handle full inverted flight and a barrel roll at the same time. But yet again, he can do it on Kinesto's flight with no issues at all. So it looks like I think we just found what our issue is here with your controls. Your controls cannot run with multiplayer actively on. So that's what was causing our issue the whole time, it looks like. But we are currently flying, folks. We're going inverted again, and we are climbing here. We are climbing inverted at a rate of almost 6,000 feet per minute. You won't see this anywhere else but on the Quasiguru Twitch channel, folks. I am Quasiguru. I am in a candy red Cessna Citation. Go ahead and drop in that Quasiguru intercept emote. Folks, we are currently having a good flight here. We're going to bank this thing like crazy. You know, when that angle attack reads red, it's probably because we're supposedly stalling out, but I don't believe it. I'm not going to believe it, folks. Here we go. We're on. Yep, there we go. Miss 1480 and 1480 spamming that emote. Excellent, folks. Excellent. All right, here we go. Oh, go ahead. What were you going to say?
I just got to say, I've never been so happy to crash the desktop in my entire life. That was
I think the best part about that was I went to give you controls while we were inverted.
Yeah.
Basically telling your first officer, fix it. Here we go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and knife edge this real quick. Let's see how fast we can make an approach for this runway. Got flaps all the way deployed, speed brake completely deployed. Let's see how fast we can land this thing. Folks, drop your predictions down in the chat. Let's see how smooth this landing is. I don't think I've ever come in this hot at Aspen, so we're going to see if I can even put this thing down at this point. We got Canesto predicting a minus 169. We got Canesto now predicting a minus 170. Folks, drop into the chat there your predictions. We're going to try to make this landing as safe as we can. 14 ADs at minus 265. Could you imagine watching the stream on the IMAX? Honestly, if my computer had maybe a 3090 or two, maybe. But let's be honest, guys, I'm running an i7 7700K. There is no way this old processor would be able to pull it off. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to watch something on IMAX right now. Heck, I would love to go to the movie theater. I would even enjoy right now eating a chicken bacon ranch pizza. But, I'm not getting any of that. Oh, okay, hold on. We're going to try to float it in. All right, here we go. I'm slowing it down as much as I can, folks. All right, here we go. Oh, come on. Put it down. Come on. Did I pull the throttle back? I don't remember. Okay, for some odd reason, SimToolkit Pro does not like your controls, I just found out. Yeah, it was basically butter when I landed, but we're okay, though. I'm going to pull out of this really... guys, we are stalling. Guys, we're stalling. Hold on. We may live through this. I don't know. Guys, listen, if I don't live through this stream, I just want to let you know that... that Mr. Pilot 222 and Complete Freedom are getting all my stuff in 1482 because he is my first officer. I have to give him stuff when, it's necessary. You can't believe I gave you controls up in the air like I did? Oh, come on. You should know better. You should know for a fact that if I'm going to do anything, I'm not even going to ask for your permission. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to give you the controls right in mid-flight while we're going, and hope that you can correct it. Because if you don't, well, then you killed us all. And it's not my fault. It's your fault. Because I said your controls. Yeah, so folks, that's another thing too. So Canesto, if you can please, drop that clip into the channel here. We had a streaming day with Canesto in 1480. 1480 was flying as the captain, getting his type rating on the A320neo via Canesto. Now mind you guys, Canesto has his own keyboard drawer and mouse drawer in the A320. He has to plug that in to fly the aircraft. He's not a very he's not a very strong side stick user, so instead he uses a gaming mouse and a custom keyboard to land his aircraft. So folks, Canesto is almost as real as it gets though with the A320. He knows how to do barrel rolls. He knows how to get the Airbus to disobey Airbus law. And yes, Airbus law is a thing, guys. It is real, okay? But he actually, I asked Canesto to do a barrel roll. And so Canesto made a comment to 1480, and he said, you ready to do a barrel roll? And 14's like, no, I'm not ready. And he had that same, panic in his voice as he just had just now, dealing with me going inverted and saying your controls to him. I mean, it was so much panic, even his computer said, okay, enough's enough. And his computer said, I'm done, and crashed. I can't blame his computer, guys. I probably would have too, especially with 14 AD behind the controls. But, honestly, though, folks, he could have very well saved us just now. He could have. He really could have. All right, and we're down again, it looks like. I just slammed down with the brakes because we're a little bit hot here, but we're slowing down as much as we can. Yep, exactly. There we go. Miss 1480 just created a clip. Run what you brung. And that's when I gave him controls and he crashed the desktop. So, folks, thank you so much once again for joining in on the stream tonight. I'm having a lot of fun with you guys. I gotta admit, I never thought I would ever do something like stream on Twitch. And I think part of what's caused it is, I've watched other people and I've watched how much they've enjoyed it. And now here I am. I'm somehow an affiliate by, the grace of all of you viewers. But we're currently an affiliate. We're working on trying to get up to partner status. And honestly, at this point, the only thing that we're needing at this point is just the viewer count. So once we get that viewer count up to 75, we will officially be a Twitch partner, and then at that point, I guess I have to quit my day job. Kind of a weird thing to say, right? So, but no, folks, I'm so glad to have everyone here on the stream with us. We're having a good time flying today. We have Canessa that joined with us earlier with 1480 that was flying as first officer. I'm here, so I got Keaton 25 on the ground. I'm having a good time. We're enjoying this. But like I said, 14, it looks like the only issue that we're having with your controls is if multiplayer is enabled, it does like to crash.
Yeah. Also, inversion.
No. It wasn't inversion that caused that crash. It was your lack of throwing in the inputs at the time that they were necessary to save us. That's what caused the crash to desktop. It was you screaming and yelling like Mr. Pilot did that one night. We got I'm here say he just buzzed us. He completely buzzed us. He just busted our horizontal stabilizer from all that turbulence. Folks, I can't make this stuff up. We have things happening here on this channel that seem to happen nowhere else. But folks, welcome. I'm glad we're having a good time here tonight. If you would like to donate food to Quasiguru is hungry right now. I can keep this stream going for as long as we need to, but I gotta get some food in me, folks. Thank you, everyone, for joining in tonight. Thank you, I'm here. Say thank you, Sticky Rice. Thank you, Miss 14AD, for busting those sweet rap bars. We had Complete Freedom stop in. We had Slayer T that rated us. Canesto hosted us. 14AD hosted us. Complete Freedom also gifted a Tier 1 sub to Miss 14AD. Thank you so much. Slayer T rated us with a party of 5. Miss Mara Place had used 100 bits. Nathan Plains is now following. Welcome to the stream, Nathan. Welcome. We're glad to have you on board. Currently, we're probably going to be finishing up here soon. DoorDash is wonderful, folks. I do take DoorDash. I do take Uber Eats. I do take pizza all the time. I love pizza. Pizza's like my favorite. You know, we were talking about bacon earlier, and with us talking about that bacon, I was thinking like chicken bacon ranch pizza, or my other favorite is, let's go with, what's it called? Buffalo ranch
chicken.
Buffalo chicken with ranch dressing. I'm telling you, that buffalo chicken is so freaking good. But yeah, Nathan Plains, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you went ahead and dropped that follow. That way you can get notified anytime before we depart. Currently, we're over at Kilo Alpha Sierra Echo in Aspen, Colorado. Beautiful Aspen, Colorado. Currently, the weather is looking pretty good over here. We're using Flight Sim 2020 Real Weather. We're on the USA East server. You can come in and join us before we stop the stream. But, folks, I'm so grateful to have you all join in tonight. Thank you so much, Complete Freedom, for dropping that gift, that Tier 1 sub for Miss 14AD. You got her to go ahead and you got her to drop bars. I'm telling you, man. I think that's what finally did it for her. Okay, ever been to Pizza Ranch? No, so I've never been to Pizza Ranch, Miss 14, but please tell me more about Pizza Ranch. I love food. Yeah, and everyone, make sure you go drop Sticky Rice 1982 a follow as well. I'll go ahead and I will drop his link here in. I believe that's it, at least. Let's go take a look, make sure we got that right. Alright, we got Sticky Rice 1982. Make sure you drop Sticky Rice a follow, folks. We have to make sure that we support all Twitch streamers, especially Twitch streamers that are doing Flight Sim. We are a wonderful group of people. We all enjoy flying with each other. Folks, if it wasn't for viewers like you, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. I wouldn't be trying to have fun and being excited and having all this hype build up. We're just having a good time right now. And, I did give controls there to my first officer, 14AD, while we were inverted. And the second I gave him controls, his computer said, nope, I'm not doing it. It crashed the desktop. But guys, so anyway, we're currently using a program called Your Controls. It's free software that you can use to fly with your friends in any airplanes that are currently supported. Take a look at Your Controls. It's actually wonderful software. It's something that I think everyone should go ahead and grab for their flight simulator. I went ahead and just dropped the link into the chat, so go take a look at Your Controls. We're definitely enjoying using Your Controls for flights, but we did learn, though, that if you are flying multiplayer, the reason why it tells you disable multiplayer is because if you give your controls over to your client, so the person that's not hosting the server, it does cause a crash to desktop. So make sure that if you do fly with your controls, that you turn off multiplayer. And you know what, Complete Freedom? No, thank you. I'll tell you what, thank you, because you are one of the people that encouraged me to stream. You're one of the people that encouraged me to get my voice out there and make myself known as a streamer. So I appreciate that, Complete. You know, you've definitely been a great inspiration to me, as well as other streamers here on Twitch. So we're all having a good time. We're all enjoying it. Got 14AD dropping in the Mr. Pilot Get In there. We got the Slayer T emote, the heart, and we got the heart from Complete Freedom, and we got the Quasiguru Intercept badge emote that just got dropped in too. We got the Sim Caesar donuts. I'll tell you what, folks, listen, I went to Dunkin' Donuts earlier, and I got myself a medium iced coffee today with a glazed donut, and they gave me 2 glazed donuts, and I think it's because they felt bad. So I asked for Boston cream, and they were out of Boston cream. And so, needless to say, guys, I do a lot of gig work. I do Lyft, I do Uber, I do Uber Eats, I do Grubhub, I do DoorDash, I do all these food delivery apps, I do Instacart, I do Shipt. If you can name it, I probably do it. With that being said, I got my Dunkin' Donuts like I normally do every morning, and so I wanted a Boston cream donut. And I was thinking, okay, I'll get my Boston cream donut. Well, they told me at the window they were out. So they asked me for a replacement. I told them, I will take a glazed donut. So they gave me a glazed donut, or so I thought. So I reached into the bag. I started eating my glazed donut as I'm driving, as you know, any poor paying attention person should do is eat while driving. And so I'm eating my glazed donut, and I go to throw the bag on the floor, thinking that's all that was in the bag. And then I look down in the bag, and I'm like, wait, there's more weight to that bag than normal. They gave me a second glazed donut for free, probably because they felt bad because I didn't get my Boston cream. And you know, those people know me there by now, know me there by name by now, and they probably know exactly what I get every time I go in. I get a medium iced coffee or a large iced coffee, light ice with caramel swirl, sugar, cream, and it is so good, folks. And I'll tell you what, listen, I used to be a black coffee only drinker. I did. I used to drink just black coffee, and I saw a video one day on a YouTube channel where someone said, you know, that they used to drink black coffee too, and that's all they would drink was black coffee. Well, what happened is I watched the YouTube video, and the guy said, you should love yourself. So I decided to start loving myself and adding cream and sugar to my coffee. Best thing I've ever done, though. So needless to say, though, folks, I'm grateful to have you all in here with me today. We're definitely starting to get that viewer count up. I'm excited about that. We're starting to see more people join in. Don't forget to join in Wednesday and Friday too as well. We'll be probably doing maybe another shared cockpit later on this week with 14AD. 14, would you be maybe interested in doing a shared cockpit, say Wednesday?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Okay, so I'm thinking Wednesday we'll do a shared cockpit on VATSIM, so we can get the most realism out of the CJ4 as we can, and we'll have a good time doing that. But folks, thank you so much for joining in tonight. We got 14AD buzzing around on the ground. We got me up in the air, who just buzzing around. We're all having a good time. We have Kinesto. He broke his 727 earlier, but supposedly it's working again. I don't know if he... I honestly think what happened is he said he had to go to martial arts, guys, but he didn't really go to martial arts. He was karate chopping his 727 trying to fix it. He said there were issues. He started karate chopping that thing, and eventually it just started working again. It's kind of like, you know, when you slam an electronic device against the ground and you're like, okay, it's going to start working, and it randomly does. That's exactly what Kinesto did tonight. He said he was going to martial arts, but what he was doing is he was putting that martial arts magic onto his 727 trying to get it fixed. That's exactly what he was doing. But yeah, we have Kinesto. Kinesto's another wonderful streamer, guys. Go take a look at him. Excellent clips that came from his channel. We had a clip, I think, a week or two ago where we had 14AD do a barrel roll in an A320. A barrel roll in an A320. And yeah, Kinesto, don't forget, you did make a comment earlier that Miss 14AD dropped those bars. That you may go... Oh, guys, I just put the landing gear up while I'm on the ground. Okay, folks, I'm just going to say this right now. If you ever do that, do understand that it is still classified as a butter landing. even though you're sliding against the runway really fast, you know, it's still better, right? So we'll call it better. But yeah, 14, you know, don't, Canesto, don't forget to go affiliate, you know, because you did say you would, you know, if Miss 14AD would drop some bars. Of course, I'm giving you a hard time, you know, that's, of course, your choice at the end of the day. We love you. We love you no matter what, but I will tell you this, Canesto. You are the best Twitch mod in the universe. Don't let anybody tell you any. Oh gosh, we got 14AD slewing right now. I think he crashed into the mountainside and he had to get back up. So, yeah, he tanked real hard.
Yeah, I'm Hearsay guided me right into the mountains. I was following him a little too close.
Okay, let me tell you something right. If you are following someone's name that's I'm Hearsay, right? You become the hearsay in the ground. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a it's an old Chinese proverb. That's what it is.
Right.
Yeah. If you follow I'm Hearsay, you will crash into the ground. That's exactly the proverb. Thought you should know. It's probably, you know, I know hindsight's 2020, and that's one of those things I should probably have told you before, right? But yeah, you know, I'm Hearsay will lead you into mountains.
Well, now I know.
Exactly. Now you know. Now you know. All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and activate the police lights here in a second. We have an aircraft speeding through the airspace. Going to work on trying to get this one pulled over. 14AD, you have entered restricted airspace. You are currently being intercepted by a Cessna Citation CJ4. Please rock your wings to acknowledge.
I'm trying to land.
Oh, crap. Folks, he is trying to evade me by landing last minute. We're going to have to go ahead and bank real hard. We're going to have to get this gear down really quick. We have got to get this one pulled over before he makes it to the border. He's going to go to Canada, folks. I know he is. I know he's going to Canada. He's heading to Canada right now. If he can get on the ground fast enough and get himself... Okay, we got 14AD. He completely had a major runway excursion just now. I'm pretty sure he's trying to call an Uber right now from where he's at. We got to get this thing on the ground. Yeah, he might be in Canada already, folks. He might be in Canada right now. I can tell you this right now, you know, doing Uber and Lyft for a living, I've had some interesting rides, right? And a lot of those interesting rides, a lot of people assume that we are crazy, dangerous drivers, and, you know, sometimes people are. I'm not. Never have been. I do not, I promise you, drive my car like I fly an airplane. At least not on the GA streams. I might do something similar on the GA streams at times by myself in my car. Okay, I didn't tell you guys that. You guys didn't hear that. But needless to say, though, you know, I'm a pretty safe driver. I used to drive semi-truck for a living, so, you know, me doing Uber or Lyft is kind of like a natural thing. A lot of people say, oh, you must like to drive, and I say, no, to the contrary, I don't really necessarily like driving. Just because you can drive and just because you do things that are driving related doesn't necessarily mean you like to drive. Now, if you threw me into a supercar or you threw me into a muscle car, then I might enjoy driving in that moment, right? But folks, I drive a 2006 Saturn Ion in black. It is what I classify as my beater with a heater and an air conditioner, so it's definitely a step up from just the beaters with a heater, right? We got 14AD trying to evade Quasiguru right now. He just took off again from a taxiway.
Never get me.
Completely unauthorized. He's definitely taunting Quasiguru right now on the takeoff. Let's see if we can go catch up with him. See if we can put him behind the bars. Yeah, 14AD is contagious. Yeah, exactly. Uber, that's right. I've done Uber, I've done a lot of Lyft, I do Uber Eats, I do DoorDash, I do Grubhub. I do Instacart, I do Shipt. If there is a gig job you can think of, I probably have done it. We're going to go ahead and have a head-on collision here, take out 14AD. He needs to get out of the airspace right now. He's playing a little bit of chicken. Oh, crap, we missed. Okay. We're going back again. All right, you know what? That's it. I'm gonna have to do it. All right, I'm calling it right now. 14AD, you have entered restricted airspace. Please descend immediately and land that aircraft before. Oh crap. Okay, good. Guys, he just crashed. I don't need to pull him over anymore. He's dead. We're good. We're good. We have done our job officially today. We have crash landed 1480. That's right. Straight into the ground. They'll tell you what, folks, can't make this up. This is only stuff that happens at the Quasiguru Twitch channel. Yeah, he definitely took a tumble. We got Canesto doing the woohoo because we know what's up. You know what, folks? Hold on a minute. I'm going to have to drop something here so you guys can hear it real quick because this is kind of important right now. I'm going to go ahead and drop something in here into the... Here we go. Here we go. It's so true, too, though. That's right. That's right. You guys hear that? That's right. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Alright, we got landing gear deployed. We got speed brakes out. We got flaps out. We're gonna put this aircraft down really quick. Make sure our landing gear stays down this time because that's kind of important. I'm gonna turn the parking brake on immediately because, you know, who cares about realism right now, right? You've got somebody flying a Cessna Citation like a fighter jet, so realism can go out the window. Exactly, that's right. That's right. Yeah, what you gonna do about Quasiguru? That's funny stuff, guys. I'm so glad to have you all here tonight, though. It's definitely been a blast. It's enjoyable having a group together to fly with. It's not something that, you know, I ever thought I'd get into or imagine. And I'll tell you what, months back, yeah, just months back, I used to say all the time, I don't understand why some people watch other people stream games. And I get it now. I get it now because as much as I've been doing it, I've been watching a whole bunch of other people and I'm enjoying the content. I'm subscribing to people and I'm following people and I'm doing things I never thought I would ever do before, and here I am doing it. I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun. You know, I'm doing what we should be doing, right? But yeah, 14, here's another one for you, okay, too? I think this one's kind of important. Yep. Yeah, you know, because, you know, after Bad Boys gets played, this has to get played, too. Exactly. We got the Simpsons I'm in danger there. Folks, now keep in mind that, you know, if you want to, you can always cheer those out with bits, too, as well. We got the Jaws one. That one's free right now. So, you know, you can, of course, always go ahead and play that on the Twitch overlay there as well. But, folks, thank you so much once again for joining in tonight. Yeah, it is real. That's right, Sticky Rice 1982. It is real. He did run away like the gingerbread man, you know, and it's awfully sad. I mean, he... I will say this. Miss 1480, I'm so sorry he didn't make it tonight. But had he just pulled over and stopped, had he just shut those engines off and got out of the airplane, this wouldn't have happened. It really wouldn't have happened tonight, but he caused it for himself. We are we're definitely going to have someone meet him, meet with the family tonight and make sure the family's okay. Well, yeah, you know, and he probably is proud, right? I could imagine, but you know, folks, thank you so much again for joining in with the Quasiguru Twitch channel tonight. I've had a good time flying with everybody. I got to get some sort of food inside of my stomach before I lose my mind. I didn't think I'd be going this long. But you know what? Oh, there we go. There's an idea. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me go on out to get some food, Yeah? Okay, I know. That was probably a little bit ridiculous, but folks, thank you once again for joining in with me tonight. I did have a lot of fun. I hope the rest of you had fun as well. I'm here to say thank you for joining in. Sticky Rice 1982, thank you for joining in. Miss 1480, thanks for dropping those bars. 1480, thanks for being my first officer tonight. You did amazing all the way up until the point I handed you your controls when we were inverted, but it's okay. I'll let it slide this time. Folks, we're going to go ahead and do one last takeoff here. We're going to go ahead and put this thing inverted right after we get off the ground. And folks, I just want to thank you all for making the stream enjoyable, making the process enjoyable, making everyone have a bunch of fun, having everyone join in on the stream. It's been a lot of fun tonight. I hope to see you guys the next time we do stream. Currently, the stream schedule is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We're doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday from generally about 5 o'clock in the afternoon to 8 o'clock Central Time. For the rest of you that don't know what that is 2300 Zulu for start time. So, you know, if you need to convert your time zone over, you can. That's pretty easy. I know there's a lot of people here in the U.S. that do view the stream. We have people in the U.S. viewing the stream. We have people from Australia viewing the stream, right? Folks, that's the wonderful thing about the Flight Sim 2020 community. We have a whole group of people that are joining in and enjoying the streams with us. With that saying, I do want to go ahead and say this really quick. I want to say adieu to everyone. Thank you so much for joining in tonight. Chris, we will be working here soon on an emote together. Let's look at possibly doing that on Thursday. Like I said, I have some great ideas, and if you want to do that on stream, that would be wonderful. I do appreciate you joining in tonight. I appreciate everyone joining in. If you haven't already, make sure you also go ahead and jump into the Discord. That way, you will know a little bit more about things that are going on with Quasiguru channel. Folks, I'm going to leave you with this, though, tonight. We're currently climbing at 8,400 feet per minute in the Cessna Citation CJ4, inverted, something that 14AD was afraid to do. But I'm going to leave you with this. Thank you, everyone, so much for the stream tonight. Thank you so much for joining in and having a good time. Thanks, Canesto, for dropping in those hypes and to get in there and the Quasiguru intercept emote. Thanks, Miss 14AD, for dropping those sick bars. I'm going to thank everybody else here really quick, too. So tonight we had a total of, I believe we had one new follower coming tonight. We have Nathan Plains. No, Nathan Plains followed. So we had 2 followers coming tonight. We have Nathan Plains that followed. We had Complete Freedom that gifted us Tier 1 sub to Miss 1480. We had Canesto, who hosted with 1 viewer. We had, let's see here, who else did we have join in tonight? Okay, folks, I'm going to have to do this really quick. I'm like looking at the simulator. I'm also trying to fly up my aircraft, and I'm trying to look at the Twitch stream here. We got 14AD that hosted with 1 viewer. We had Chris Cox host with a viewer. We had I'm Hearsay that followed. Slurty had rated with a party of 5. We have Miss Mara Plays that cheered with 100 bits, so we'd like to thank her. We had Cyclone62 that also followed. Folks, we had a whole group of people follow tonight. We had a whole group of people. We had some people subscribe. We had a good time. We had some bits that were cheered. It was a great night. Thank you, everyone, for joining in for the Quasiguru Twitch stream. Quasiguru is officially out for the night. I'm going to go ahead and get some of that food, probably a chicken bacon ranch pizza, because that sounds so darn good right now. But thank you, everyone, for joining. Had a great night. If you haven't already, make sure you drop into the Discord. Join us in there. We'll have a good rest of the night. Let's go ahead and let's focus on getting someone let's go and raid somebody. Let's see here. Canesto suggesting Meritus, Dane Flats, Off Descent, Eric Flight, Miss Mara, Duluth Fly for contenders. Okay, so we have Miss Mara. So you know what? Miss Mara dropped in here. She gave us a good little cheer earlier. Let's give Miss Mara some love, okay? Let's give her some love back. Since she decided to come in here, she decided to join in as long as she could. And now I think she's streaming, she's currently doing a truck simulator, Canesto? Or is she doing Flight Sim right now? But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna drop over here from Miss Mara Plays. It looks like, yep, Miss Mara Plays. So let's go ahead and send her some love here tonight. We're gonna raid Miss Mara Plays, folks. Thank you so much for joining in tonight. Thank you so much for spending time with the Quasiguru Twitch channel. And we're going to go ahead and send Miss Mara Plays some love. So, folks, make sure you say hi, say hello to her. She's wonderful. She's a great streamer. She has a lot of fun. She enjoys doing all this stuff. Folks, I'm grateful for the FS 2020 community. Thank you for joining in tonight. Let's go send Miss Mara Plays some love. Thank you. Have a good rest of your night.